morning, everybody. How you all doing? Happy Thursday, almost at the end of the week here. About to go bother Harvey in a second. Looks like he's having a little chat with Derek. In the meantime, before he comes over here, just want to say, God, guys, I am slow today. I'm not feeling too good. How you doing? Wait, now it is, yep.
Hi. Morning.
Hi.
Morning.
I have, I think I'm feeling the full brunt of whatever you're feeling.
Yeah, you
Whatever
don't
you have.
know what you're in store for.
Yeah.
Oh,
This sucks.
This week.
Yeah. I'm a little slow today.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
How you doing? You doing
What?
okay? How you doing?
Better.
Better?
Better.
That's good.
Better.
How was your morning? Did you get your swim in?
I worked out. I had a good workout, and I swam, even though I'm feeling like. But as I was working out, I was thinking of something. I
Here we
feel
go.
like 60% better.
What?
So I started thinking when I was working out, I thought, I still feel bad. And I thought, wait a minute, rather than thinking I feel bad, I'm going to think about feeling 60% better. And I changed my whole mindset.
That's good.
It'll work.
What did Trump do to piss you off today?
I mean, destroying the White House, it kind of bothers me.
Huh?
It bothers me. But I'm more pissed off. I mean, I watched Mike Johnson last night. I just wanted to go through the TV set and grab him. It's like this bullshit about it's the Democrats' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. And the Democrats say, oh, it's a Republican. No, it's all your fault. And this bullshit, oh yeah, our people are doing God's work in their congressional districts. No, they should be in Washington, D.C. And they should be dealing with this. And nobody's buying your bullshit. You know, it's like, we all know. And it's this, no, the Republicans don't need to be in Washington. They're in their district doing important work. No, they're supposed to be in Washington, D.C. That's why they were elected. That is why they were elected. And gaslighting us the way he is, and the Democrats too. You know, I just happened to see him last night. This is why OWTA, out with their asses. Get rid of all of them. They can't legislate. And I wish people would just, the whole idea behind legislation, the reason we have two parties is they have to compromise. That's just part of the job. It's like you need to know how to read as part of being a congressperson because you have to read bills and draft bills and all. Well, you also have to know how to compromise. It is a basic part of the skill set. They can't do it. Get rid of them. All of them. And if you say you're going to do it, then all of a sudden they're going to stop fighting. They're going to all be in it together and they're going to have to figure out how to do it. So what I'm saying is right now you got these two warring factions that are butting heads. And if we really do this and say, we're just done with all of you, that's going to actually bring them together. And if it doesn't, we get rid of them and we get people who know they either have to or else. But we've tolerated this, and we got to stop tolerating. You should have seen Mike Johnson last night. It was so ridiculous that he thinks we're buying this. It's so transparent. And then you hear Chuck Schumer, and it's the same thing. You guys can't figure out how to keep the government going. That's your job, okay? It's not, your job isn't to be in, Tuscaloosa or, in Topeka. Your job is to be in Washington, D.C. and get the government open. You can't do it. Let's get new people. OWTA. That's why I'm saying that. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop saying this because I think it's important. And I don't care if people don't want to listen to me. As long as I'm doing this live stream, I'm going to talk about this. Period.
A lot of people spamming OWTA in chat.
What?
The movement is strong in chat.
Good. It should be. You should be outraged at this. God, when I watched him last night, it was such bullshit. It's like, and it's this smooth talking guy trying to gaslight us into, yeah, it's all their fault. Yeah, we don't need to be in Washington. We need to be in, seriously? Seriously? You think we're buying that? And nobody should buy that. And nobody, it's like, just because you happen to be a Republican doesn't mean you have to buy that bullshit. And just because you're a Democrat doesn't mean you have to buy that bullshit. The fact is, none of them can come together, so we need to get people who can. Because right now the government shut down, and and people are suffering, and people are gonna lose their jobs, and they already are, and people are gonna lose their apartments, people are gonna lose their homes, people are not gonna have food, and it's unacceptable. And I'm sorry, it just pisses me off. And we shouldn't settle for this. They all need to go unless they can fix this immediately. OWTA. And I mean that, just out with their asses. I like my congressman personally. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to vote against him if they don't open this government. I am going to vote against him in the primary. I'm not talking about in the general election. I'm saying get new people in the primary, and get people in the primary who know that if we elect them, we're going to do to them what we did to their predecessor if they don't compromise and keep the government open and keep things functioning. Power to the people.
Power to the people. There's a lot of outlet in chat.
That's my
What
spiel.
else do you guys want to talk about?
That's my spiel today.
Mm-hmm.
My God, this scandal in the NBA.
That's interesting.
Holy crap.
Let's hear about that.
I mean, at that level, if this is all true, I mean, this gambling, touching the mafia, that's just crazy. We're going to talk about that in the show.
I can't believe the Italian mafia is still around.
Said that in the morning meeting today. Mm-hmm. I didn't know they were still around either.
They probably wisened up and were like, okay, we just can't be as flashy we gotta be unseen, unheard of, completely low-key.
You want to hear a Hollywood gambling story?
Yeah.
So, I used to have a house in the Hollywood Hills, and I sold it actually to a friend, and he then sold it to a guy named Rick Solomon. Rick Solomon you may know his name, he was Paris Hilton's partner in the very first and biggest sex tape, One Night in Paris. And he was the guy in the sex tape with Paris at the time. So Rick made a lot of money off that tape. And Rick ended up buying that house from my friend. And Rick used to have gambling parties. They were not anything like this, but he would have gambling parties at the house. And all the big stars showed up at this thing. And one night, Leo DiCaprio was walking down the driveway, and he got to the base of the driveway, and there were a lot of stars at this thing, big ones. And some crazy woman hit him with a bottle. And my recollection is she knew who he was, and she ran after him and hit him with a bottle and really cut him badly, and he ended up getting stitches. So there's a lot of history to all of this, but that was my old house.
Why would she hit him with a bottle?
She was crazy. Why
she hit Leo in the head with a bottle?
It slashed his face.
At a gambling party?
She was coming down the driveway.
From the gambling party?
After the gambling party.
Wow.
Yeah.
You weren't there?
No, I saw that. No.
No, okay.
No, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't have been invited to that party.
Or maybe you would have, I don't know.
No. And that house, I loved that house. Just loved that house. I bought that house from a guy named Wayne Hughes. Wayne Hughes, have you ever heard of Public Storage?
Yeah.
Wayne Hughes owned Public Storage.
Oh.
And it was like a bachelor pad for him. And he got remarried, and his wife said, we're not living here, I want to move to Bel Air. So they moved to Bel Air, and Wayne put the house in the market, and I got it. And Wayne was really good friends with O.J. Simpson. And O.J. Simpson used to come over there with Nicole, and they would have parties at the house. And when I was covering the trial, the murder trial, the O.J. murder trial, there was a witness who got up on the stand. I think it was Ron Shipp, who was a LAPD police officer. And he testified about an incident the only incident where people saw O.J. strike Nicole. and it was at my house. And I didn't know it until they said, what was the address of the house? And they read the address. And I'm on the air live, and all of a sudden it's like, that's my house! And I was like, I just blurted it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you doxed your own address on live television?
I was on live TV.
Oh, God.
I know.
That must have been so trippy to hear your own address be read out.
It was so bizarre.
Yeah.
It was really bizarre.
That's funny. Wow. People are saying they could listen to your stories all day. What's interesting is that he actually remembers them.
Oh, I remember stories.
And he tells them well. Harvey is affluent. Would you describe yourself as an affluent individual, Harvey?
Hold on one second. No, I'm not going to answer that, but I will tell you one other story, but I need to check something.
Okay. Or would you describe yourself as, say, impoverished? He's not taking the bait. He's not taking the shit.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you another story.
Okay.
When I bought the house,
Yeah?
there was a house and then there was a guest house. And I'm walking around the guest house after escrow closed, and I'm looking around, and there's
Guest house. Yeah, Anakin, he has a guest house. Continue.
I got it for a steal. I got the house because Wayne just wanted to sell it. So I swooped in. And there was cocaine all over the floor.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
They had wild parties at this house, apparently.
Like
Yes.
how? Like what do you? When you say all over the floor, what do you mean?
There was powder all over the floor.
Like in clumps? Like
No, it was just powder here and there.
if you had to quantify, like a handful. Like if I
No,
took
I mean,
a
it
handful
wasn't,
like
it wasn't a
sand
handful,
and I just
but
went.
there was cocaine at
Okay.
these parties.
If I may, I don't want to interrupt you.
What are you doing?
Palace you got going here.
But you're diminishing this. I think
I'm not diminishing it.
we're kind of having
We're
an
having a
enjoyable
conversation.
That's fine.
Also, how dare you stand on his step?
time. What?
We're trying to produce a show. Would you rather hear from a former mafia member who describes how they get professional players to do the illegal gambling, to get into illegal gambling? Or a former player, former NCAA star, who was busted and did time for. So
I think mafia.
Wait, why don't we let the chat vote?
Huh?
Why don't we let the chat vote?
No. You're not going to produce our TV
well,
show.
he doesn't trust you that much.
You
Yeah.
try and give ideas.
We'll see how well you do on lunch for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll produce the show. I think the mafia is more interesting because it's more directly related. I'm shocked. Frankly, I mean, Jackson was saying it too. I didn't know there was an Italian mafia still.
What the? Katie just said that to me. It was like,
I didn't say that.
no, you said that you other people have heard that to you.
I thought it's just gone away.
No. It's huge.
I didn't think it was a thing. I'm just.
Bro,
It's just not as prevalent as it used to be
Okay, 1 second.
The mafia.
back in my day, the 80s.
I don't know. Maybe it's just different if you live on the East Coast, but it's
Yeah, I didn't think it existed.
I didn't think it.
But yeah.
still very much.
I thought all the families like disbanded and the families are still around.
The family never disbanded.
You know what we got to bring back? We got to bring back the mob.
Well, that is the mob.
Well, like, you know what I mean?
They're
No.
still there.
Like, but the way it used to be.
Go live in New York.
The good old mob days.
How much time have you spent? How much time have you lived in New York?
I've been to New York quite a few times,
you
but I
haven't
haven't
lived
lived.
in New York, right?
There's a house in Beverly Hills that Bugsy Siegel owned, and he was killed in that house.
Maybe they're not as
Off of Whittier.
active
And it's
out here anymore.
It's this
but-
really cool house. And Bugsy Siegel was shot to death in it.
Who's that really? I'm blanking on his name.
Al Capone,
No, more recent, very flashy guy, one of the biggest mobsters.
John Gotti.
John Gotti, there it is. Yep, that's what I'm thinking about.
So in your mind, like when Gotti went down, it seemed like the mafia
I
was
think
gone.
that was the beginning of the
That's
end.
when you think it was.
When John
Yeah.
Gotti died, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't go away.
No, I just think they learned to be more inconspicuous.
So you want to hear about cocaine in my guest list?
Heard all about it.
Okay.
Oh, those are good times.
People are saying Jamie's in the mob.
Oh, no, it's not.
Jamie looks like he
Can we
could
talk
be.
to Jamie real
I know.
quick? Hey, can we get the boom on Jamie? Hey, Jamie. Hey, you can do that too. Yeah, you want to just hold the mic up to you?
What's going on?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up?
So tell me, are you in the mob?
No, I'm not.
Everyone here is, some people in the chat they call you the mob hitman.
Oh, no.
That you look like a...
I've covered the mob before.
Covered the mob?
Yeah.
Covered for the mob?
For the mob, no. I covered the mob
I love how he's taking this seriously.
for the New York Post. I've covered mob stories. Yeah, I mean, what?
So you're not in the mafia?
I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm sorry to disappoint.
Everyone's disappointed, yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry to disappoint.
he's got to stay quiet. He's got to stay quiet about it. I respect it.
Being in the mob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie was in the mob. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Kim
he put on his mic
Kardashian.
and they're saying he's wearing a wire.
Gambling
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Anakin met my new dog.
I did.
How?
He's so
Oh,
cute.
my God, that's crazy.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell them the story? It's kind of embarrassing for you.
You can just say you met my dog.
Tell it.
No, he
tell
left
it,
his phone in
tell
the
it.
office.
Oh, you forgot your phone
He
again?
forgot his phone in the office, and then
Oh
I
my
offered,
God.
because I was still here, I was like, oh, let me drive it over to you, it's no problem. I drive it over. When I get there, I'm like, oh shoot, he has a new dog. I haven't met the new dog yet, so I asked, can I
met
meet
Jack.
Can I meet Jack?
How big is his house? Is it a big house?
Whoa, hey, I'm
Okay,
not gonna
first
get
of all-
into that.
first of
That's
all, we're not
crazy.
getting into
How
that.
many cars does he have?
I can tell you how big his new dog is,
he have a
which
mansion?
is like this size. It's super cute. It makes Stanley look like Stanley's somehow two times
looks like
bigger.
Stanley looks like a beast now.
I know,
No one's biting today.
Stanley
biting
looks like a
today?
beast.
but he's very cute.
He's very cute.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Are people just like not into
No.
talking? I got my lunch options.
Oh,
What are your
wow.
lunch options?
My lunch options today are okay, there's a bowl, a chicken pesto bowl, which has pulled chicken, parmesan, avocado, chili, garlic, broccolini, pistachios, tomato salad, and whatnot. So the chicken pesto bowl or barbecued miso salmon.
These are both very good options.
Yeah, I thought so.
But I think you want the broccolini one, the pesto.
I'm not, I would go for either one of these.
No, because the
Wait,
one that you
from where
want,
and
you
from
always
what
read
part?
the ingredients out.
No, you're absolutely wrong on this.
From where?
You're sometimes I do, but you're wrong on this
From
one.
where and from where?
A hive for the hive for the bowl
Yeah,
and lunetta for the barbecued miso salmon.
cool. All right.
So I had to clean this out, and I found these pictures.
Oh, we really. Oh, wait. What are you about to show?
I don't think that even looks like me anymore.
Whoa! Hang on a second. Hold that up.
Is that
Whoa!
Is that crazy?
Holy
That does not look like me anymore.
Don't take this the wrong way.
You know what?
You look better now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was. How old were you in that?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. Okay, so
I'm hanging on by a thread here.
we talked about. Oh my God, Jay Cutler.
What's going on?
How could he have been that drunk? And he almost got away with it. He had a .23 because his body cam came out. We're going to talk about it in the show, but when you see this body cam, if he would have just played it cooler, he probably would have skated on this. But you'll like this body. This body cam is really interesting.
Yo, Jim.
What else? I mean, do you guys have anything you're like interested in that you want to?
They're just saying you age like fine wine and look better with a beard.
Yeah, I mean, Would
Let's talk
basically
about
cover, the more I
Candace
cover my
Owens.
face, the better I look. Right?
Thoughts on Candace Owens' new allegations?
What? What's she doing
Candace Owens' allegations?
now? Saying,
Let's see. Just watch chat, we have some spam. Candace Owens get a gag order on the Charlie Kirk murder case? She has conspiracy theories. I think, so I have seen some of this. I don't know what's going on exactly, but I know that she is pushing the narrative that Israel was behind Charlie Kirk's assassination, and she says she has proof, and she's releasing a bunch of texts and phone calls
why would Israel do
and
that?
voice messages.
Why would Israel do that?
Because
Israel, if anything, was so pro-Trump, is pro-Trump, and so is Charlie Kirk.
Because
so why would they undo that?
Charlie Kirk wasn't. So people are conspiracy is right before Charlie Kirk's death, he spoke out against Israel. He was on Ben Shapiro's podcast, and he was saying a lot of anti-Israel things. Israel offered him, I think, $1.5 million to. He was offered money by Israel, and he said no, and then went on Ben Shapiro's
Offered
podcast.
money for what?
I guess to talk about things pro-Israel. This is like And so,
by the way, I don't poo-poo every conspiracy theory. I do not poo-poo. I believe that there are conspiracies in our government. Absolutely.
He said, basically saying who are we really controlled by.
The Jews?
That's what Charlie Kirk was saying to Ben Shapiro. And then he died, and Candace Owens is now pushing this thing that it was actually Israel behind the whole thing.
So he took a position. He takes every position he took, there was another side, so it could be them too, right? I believe in conspiracies. I think the government is committed. I mean, you look at our history.
Or at least that it was, at least if not Israel, the federal government.
Well, they're two completely different things. And again, the federal government right now is controlled by Donald Trump. Donald Trump was an ally of Charlie Kirk. So that's not making a whole lot of sense to me. The thing that has been with me my whole adult life, even before I was an adult, is the Kennedy assassination. And it's amazing to me that the cover-up worked. It never came out. Justice was never done.
Because it was the. Wait, what do you mean the cover-up?
The Warren Commission was a cover-up for the conspiracy to kill John Kennedy, and Lee Harvey Oswald was not the lone gunman, and I believe the CIA was behind it, but definitely there were. I mean, I know a lot about it. I was deeply involved, even as a 16-year-old, in this. I mean, in a weird way, I got really involved with it and worked with some of the critics and even worked with the DA who prosecuted somebody, the only person ever prosecuted. So it's a conspiracy, and it's never been solved, ever. And it's a travesty. And that's what our government used to do. I mean, our government was trying to overthrow other governments. We did it with Cuba, with the Bay of Pigs. We've done it in South America, all over the place. We've done it. You know, even look at Radio Free Europe. The whole idea of Radio Free Europe was to undermine governments that were not aligned with ours.
Here's what I want to do.
Huh?
Here's what I want to do. If you can talk for 3 to 4 minutes, and we can have my mic down. I need to cancel a doctor's appointment I forgot I had today. Supposed to be there in 15 minutes.
You have a what appointment?
Doctor's appointment, but there's no way I'm making it.
Well, how did you forget your doctor's appointment?
There's a lot going on, and so.
I know,
hey,
but
I'll give you a what? Hey, it's not. You're mad that I'm.
No, but if you want to go to the doctor, give the camera to somebody else. It's ridiculous.
I can't. It starts in 14 minutes, and we're gonna make it.
Where's the doctor?
Santa Monica. It's on Ocean Park Boulevard.
Get in the car. What time's your appointment?
10:15. There's no way I'm making it.
If you go Lincoln, you'll get there. Just go. Go. You shouldn't miss your doctor's appointment. Go. Seriously. Hey, Jim.
Oh no. This is.
Well, no. You should go to the doctor.
I can just reschedule
Anakin,
it.
should he go to the doctor? He's got a doctor's appointment.
Doctor in over a year, which is not.
Anakin, congratulations.
He's saying this because It's fine.
You
Let me
should
just
go
reschedule.
to the doctor if you got an appointment.
I can just reschedule it. It's okay. Let me like, it's just a checkup. Like, it's fine. I'm not like dying of anything. It's a routine checkup. I can just move it. It's all right. No one needs to take over for me. I'm here.
God.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, if you want to go ahead and talk about Charlie Kirk and the Candace Owens conspiracy and the Trump administration.
It's like, why would the Trump administration go after the
Mic down for
guy
me,
who
please.
was fueling a youth movement to support Donald Trump? That doesn't make sense to me. No, he's not going to cancel. He's stubborn. What? Oh, you're calling the doctor? It just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. Charlie Kirk was Donald Trump's secret weapon. Well, that's what I thought too. He's saying that he turned against Israel on Ben Shapiro's show. That's what he's saying. I didn't know that.
Against Israel? The extent at which I think Charlie Kirk would have turned against Israel is when Trump expressed his frustration with
Yeah.
Israel before
Right.
the treaty happened.
Right. Right.
Who came up with the theory?
Candace Owens.
Oh,
Marjorie Taylor Greene is sounding like a moderate Republican now. Is anybody stunned at this? It just, it's weird to me. We wanted to bring her on, actually. I'm fascinated by her. She doesn't want to come on, apparently. But I'm fascinated by this. Yeah, no, I'm fascinated by Marjorie Taylor Greene now. I don't think she likes us from the reaction we got when we said we'd love to have her on. Anyway, but I'm fascinated by her. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. Did I just hear that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How can that even be? What?
Yes, Blue Shield.
Okay, I'm ready to start. I don't get it. I don't get it. April 2004.
April 14th, yeah, April 14th, 2004.
That was the month and year that I decided to do TMZ.
Really?
Yeah. I was in Mexico.
That's crazy.
And you were born.
Yeah, and I was born.
Jesus.
That freak out was epic.
Jesus. That is crazy. Okay, are we ready? Are you ready? What's the problem?
Oh, mic down, please, for both. They're down. You're down. You want me to point the camera away? All right, let's see what this is. Guys, I gotta say, rescheduling would be a reschedule in 2026. No, I got it rescheduled for tomorrow. So we're all good. Hey, get this. Sorry, guys. I just couldn't resist. I tried to go a week, I couldn't go a week. It's Thursday, I made it like 3 or 4 days. At least give me credit for that. At least give me credit for that. What doesn't he get? He doesn't get that I was born in April 2004. Sorry, guys. Everyone's saying, no, no, 3 days only. Come on. I'll check my blood pressure tomorrow and I'll see how this is all, rubbed off on me because I've been drinking a lot of coffee. Monster's not gonna make a difference, guys. I just like Monster so much. I love Monster. It's my favorite energy drink. Nah, I'm off the Red Bulls now. It's all about Monster. I'm not weak. I'm not weak at all. Dude, I'm strong for drinking this. Monster makes you strong. Don't you know that? Monsters taste amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing like cracking open a nice ice cold Monster in the morning. Cheers, guys. Wait, I can't tell if the camera's on, The Monster likes me as well, yes. Yes. Just because you drank the Monster don't mean you need to drink another. I think it does. I think when you knock down one Monster, you gotta just hammer the second one. Anakin, why do they call you Anakin? It's his name. Wait, what? They didn't just pardon Diddy? Come on. If they pardoned Diddy, you'd be hearing it from us. That's called Addict. Jackson wants a sponsorship from Monster? Little do you know. Okay, can we put your mics back up?
Okay.
Mics up? Mics up, please. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing, H-Dog?
We're doing a documentary on something that I'm not going to talk about yet.
I was listening in yesterday.
We do not say.
No, of course not.
It's one of the craziest stories.
Holy shit.
It is really one of the craziest stories I've ever heard in my career. And one of the craziest stories I've ever heard in my career.
Yeah.
And it's so gripping. The story is so shocking. What happens is so shocking. What's behind it is so shocking.
He's not even selling it either. It literally just is insane.
It's it's the craziest story I've ever worked on in my career.
You guys watch. Oh, I have your lunch. Oh, that was close. What do you think it was?
I actually wanted the miso salmon more.
You got the chicken pesto bowl. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How will you live?
Huh?
How will you live?
How will I live? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I wanted to actually catch you and like after, but I couldn't. Because I was just.
Your jaw drops when you hear this.
Oh
story.
yeah, no, but
Your
I
jaw
was
drops.
trying to put myself in your shoes, sitting, listening to this.
I'm so fascinated by it. I'm so fascinated by it. Story from yesterday, the thing we're working on.
Did you hear any of it? Dude,
What, you didn't listen even?
I couldn't.
More of a clue, I would know what you're talking about, but
Dude,
I'm ashamed.
Person who came,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
sometimes we'll do, we'll do some cheap teases. This is not a cheap tease.
No.
It genuinely
No,
is
it's not.
just insane.
It's just
Like-
like, you've never seen anything like this.
Anyway, okay,
Okay.
we'll stop leading you guys on.
Okay.
I did hear the very beginning, by the way.
I heard like a very good majority of it. I had it while I was working.
I heard the first question you asked.
It is something. Okay. What are we leading with?
Do you know your lunch?
The chicken pesto. And one or the other.
Oh. Damn.
Do you? Actually, I'll ask you off stream.
What?
It's better if I ask you off stream. It's about yesterday.
Okay.
How you feeling? You think you can?
55% better.
Okay.
It's a lot, but there's 45% that isn't working.
Yeah, it's not great.
Glass,
You look good.
Glass half something.
Bit check. What you got? What you got going on today?
Is-
One untied shoe, of course. You got
Want me to
some.
tie it for
What
you,
are these? Some
Harvey?
jeans.
Nope.
Aw.
Selkirk. Okay, you got a nice what is that? Like brown shirt, brown tan. Pop the
like
chain.
coffee.
Pop the chain.
It's what?
Pop that chain.
You want to see the chain?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Come on.
So stylish.
He's different.
Okay.
He's different.
Not going to San Francisco?
Why was he going
Let's
to San
go.
Francisco?
He wasn't going. The National Guard and all that.
Oh,
The feds.
right.
Mayor says they talked it out last night.
Okay. Kim Kardashian. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. How are we going to do this? Let's just do it and we'll figure out if it works. How's that?
What?
What's A2? So we should go 6 or
This is really good.
7 here, maybe.
Oh my God.
What?
6, 7.
What's,
What does that mean, by the way?
It means it's like the new mid, because 6 and 7 are like the middle.
What?
numbers. It's the new mid.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
No.
No, it is.
It's not what
I've
that
heard
means.
it a lot, but I don't.
Gen Alpha.
Oh my God.
I just got called
aged
Unc.
out?
He
I just got called
he just
Aunt.
canceled his doctor's appointment. So he's in the, and all I hear him say is April 2004.
Oh.
God.
You sure I'm not a Gen Alpha?
You're definitely not Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha is boring.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Let's just somehow do this.
Where are we going? Sorry.
I don't know. Well, let's just freestyle it. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. Divorce can be tough. Just ask Kim Kardashian, who says she got a brain aneurysm. It was so bad, the stress she suffered at the hands and really the head of Kanye West.
Yeah, I don't know how medically sound that information is from Kim, but that is what she says on the new season of The Kardashians. And she had a test done and got this news, and almost immediately, at least the way it's cut in the clip, she goes, this is all has to do with the stress of divorcing Kanye and continuing to live with Kanye because they have kids together. This is the moment where she found out her diagnosis.
There's like a little aneurysm. Whoa. They're like, just stress. And I'm like, people think that I have the luxury of walking away.
This week has been the hardest week of my life.
I'm happy it's over. My ex will be in my life no matter what. We have 4 kids together.
Last night, I was like, why is this happening?
So I got to say that medically, because we were looking this up today, stress really can trigger a lot of problems, including that. That doesn't mean it ruptures, but it can create all sorts of problems.
I don't even know if
the word stress is in there when you start.
No, listen, I looked on the Mayo Clinic's site. I didn't see the word stress. Trauma.
Well, okay, however you want to put it. Look, here's the deal.
The bottom line is she had it.
And it wasn't just the divorce, because, look, I know this, that a long time before she filed for divorce, she wanted to. It had gotten so bad. And she wouldn't do it because she didn't think he was stable enough to handle it. So she was really sticking it out for him and did it for months and months and months and months before she finally.
No one is going to argue that she was in a.
And it was a nightmare. It was a
It was
nightmare.
an absolute nightmare. It was stressful. It was traumatic. Did it cause an aneurysm?
Trauma. Well, it is traumatic.
It is also something that you can be genetically disposed to.
This is also kind of a short clip, right? This is just the trailer for season 7 of the Kardashian show on Hulu. And she does talk about other issues that she's had related to stress. Of course, she's, talking about her tumultuous divorce with Kanye West, and this is kind of all following her journey through that. She said that, she's always had psoriasis, which is a skin issue. She says that she had a flare-up, a really bad flare-up, because of all the stuff that she's been going on with Kanye.
That can happen.
Yep, and then she also reveals that she believes she had Stockholm syndrome, sticking around with Kanye and, trying to believe that everything's okay.
Well, not just believe everything's okay, but believe that if there's any fault, it's hers.
Right. So she's kind of just unloading all the things that she's now looking back at and being like, wow, I really went through a lot, and is opening up about that.
Yeah, and look, she continues to. This is not over. Like you said, they have 4 kids.
Right.
So they're going to be attached for the rest of their lives. But they have a clause in their divorce that they're supposed to go to private mediation if there's a conflict. He has never respected that.
That's not worked out either.
Never respected that.
And we know on at least one occasion that they did have the mediation, and then he just ignored what came out of the mediation.
Ignored it, and then went public to boot on what he was doing. So she has, now she has the kids almost all the time. Kanye has not been a present parent with the kids, and in a way, that's kind of a blessing for her because they're not being shuttled back and forth. And but again, she has always left the door open whenever he wants. But
we also don't know, by the way, this is, it's a teaser, so we don't know when this happened, when she got the diagnosis. I'm guessing they treated it with medication. We didn't hear of her having any emergency brain surgery. So.
And even recently,
and she's been fine.
She's been out on the red carpet, traveling. She's in Paris right now.
I don't think we've not seen her.
Right.
I mean, I don't think there's been any extended period where she's not been present. I mean,
it's safe to say that she's going to be okay, I think.
And the doctors look fabulous in their skins.
The doctors are not.
That's the takeaway.
I mean, they might be.
Yeah, they might be.
Hi, I'm Araya from Virginia, and honestly, with all of the different rants that Kanye West has been on, all of the different publicity stunts that he's done, I can only tend to have empathy for her. I wish her the best in a recovery, but this has been a tremendous thing that anybody has to experience. I mean, I don't wish that on anybody.
And by the way, she wakes up every day knowing that who knows what's going to happen today, who knows what he's going to say. So that's definitely a daily stressor.
There are no plans. There are no parenthood plans. It blows up when it blows up.
Right. Living in a landmine.
Probably can't work in the skins, but you probably gave her a really good new idea.
What?
They're basically saying the doctors can't work in the skims, but you just probably give her a really good idea.
See?
Oh, my Zoom's all messed up. That's not.
Hi, before we start the MRI.
Right. Could you guys put these on, please?
I'm not a fan of Kim Kardashian, but I hope everything's okay. Yeah.
It is a very scary thing when you hear that someone. I've had the unfortunate experience of knowing almost a handful, 4 people in my life who have had aneurysms, and 3 of them were immediately fatal, and the 4th had to have emergency surgery, so it wouldn't be fatal. So when I read this morning, Kim Kardashian has aneurysm, I thought she was like being rushed into surgery, and then I see, oh wait, this is just a trailer for.
Right.
It definitely draws you in.
The weird thing about
that's
it
a good
is
YouTube idea.
they are
Thanks.
so public about everything that what do they make decisions on? Oh, that's so good. We're going to hold that for the show.
Yeah, they're
Versus-
public about it, but no, we've also known this. Once their show started, they didn't talk anymore in public, right? We used to get them out, like our camera people would get them out, and they
hardly
say
talk.
stuff.
They
Once the show started, they wouldn't say anything, and they'd say, "Oh, you have to watch the show. You have to watch the show." I don't know. So this MRI she got, who knows when it was?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Are you watching your
could
own
be a year
segment,
ago.
Charlie?
Yeah, I was reading the comments.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh
that
my
okay?
God. No, it's not okay.
Someone said my jacket is over $2,000.
which is
My
what you were
jacket
really
is not
looking
over
for.
$2,000.
Which is what she was really looking for. Is
Oh my
anyone talking
God,
about
I
my
can't believe
jacket?
you just did that.
You can't.
Oh, no, I guess I can. Okay.
Hey, people asked earlier, is there any way we'd ever have Candace Owens on?
We'll get back to you on that.
I guess it's a no.
No, I didn't say that.
Really?
Candace was here the day Kanye went off the rails at TMZ.
She was here?
Yes.
You can say that Charles just minimized.
Yes, we know. Don't. Jesus.
Kim Kardashian's.
You are.
Someone said that the Kardashians give them an aneurysm.
Charles, just minimize your email.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. I don't know why they didn't find that funny. That's very funny. Oh, probably.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
kind of a millennial question.
Okay.
Who do you suppose has a cleaner apartment, Jackson or Anakin?
Wait, me?
I have a absolute.
Does Jackson
Corey,
do you have an
I
apartment, Jackson?
so agree with you.
What about me is like.
Well,
Thanks.
wherever your living space is,
Yeah?
I believe Anakin is significantly more cleanly than you.
Keep it.
If that's what you believe, I guess that's fine. But
Significantly
I
more
tend to
clean.
keep things very, very tidy in my room.
Do you?
Yeah. I like when things are out of order, like I'm out of order. Like my head is not, like.
Tawanda's not buying it either.
Look at
Anal
my
and like
emails. I don't know.
OCD and like I can tell when I look at his notepad,
compare
like
our
he writes down like
desks.
his
Because
tasks
we're
for
gonna
the day.
roll
and, like,
Compare our
Look at his,
desks,
look at
for
his desk.
example.
You know.
He's got Lysol here.
I didn't put that there.
I
I don't know
Lysol
why.
wiped my
Look
entire
at
desk
his
this morning.
notepad.
I did not
It's
put
so
that there. I have a
nice.
market in the corner of my desk because people just think they can
I mean,
leave whatever
look.
they want there. Do you want coffee, Monster,
What do you
tea,
guys think?
Clorox?
Let's hey,
There's a
I want to
poll.
know.
It's already
can we put a
dropped.
poll?
It's
Yeah,
already
let-
dropped.
Oh, I want to know. Who do
It's
you
already
think
dropped.
is just cleanlier, Jackson or Anakin?
Cleanlier.
Well, because I think an adverb for it. Well, I don't mean clean. I don't mean clean like washing themselves. I'm talking about
It's so
yeah,
not.
yeah.
I don't get the sentiment. I don't understand why Anakin is perceived
Come this
as
way, because I don't
cleanlier.
even know what it looks like. Come
Clean.
here.
What?
Come this way. Well, first look at Anakin's desk.
Okay.
Look at Anakin's desk.
Okay.
Okay, come this way.
Jackson's desk
Come this way.
is clean.
I don't know.
Jackson has nothing on his
He has
desk.
literally
I don't think
nothing on his
like
desk.
this is so
It's
indicative
empty.
that you actually don't know how my brain works. You think you do.
No, I didn't
You
say that.
think you know me.
I didn't say that.
But you don't.
I have his. I think I have his
Right
rep.
time to go to
If
the
my
restroom.
space is cluttered, I can't think.
Want to gamble?
Is this you?
No, this is me on the left.
You got
What?
3 blind mice?
It's the 3 wise monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. What? What are you judging right now?
It doesn't
not
look
that-
like anybody lives here.
I like to keep things like, you know, kind of empty. I don't know. Damn.
We did.
What's your gripe today with me?
Jackson and I did a Zoom call once, and I saw a lot of junk behind you.
A lot of what?
Junk.
Junk?
Yeah.
Where?
Behind you and wherever you're doing the Zoom.
On the floor? Where? Like where?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's convenient. Huh.
I don't remember. It was just.
I mean, I have like a nightstand where I keep like books and stuff.
What are people saying? Are they supporting you or Anakin?
They're saying Anakin's more cleanly, but I don't understand why.
By a lot.
By a lot?
It's not by a lot.
61 to 39%.
Oh, 60-40. Give me a break. I just can't win in this office, guys. If you guys think Anakin's the cleanlier one, you know what?
You're making an assumption cleanliness is a virtue. Cleanliness can be a burden. I don't know.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you do. You just talk shit, dude. You just talk shit.
Okay, let's go.
Where did Derek go?
I'm actually, no, this is
ran
fine.
to the restroom.
You guys can believe what you want. I know that when I go home today,
why did we strike
everything's
a nerve
going to be
here?
very neat and put away.
Why are you so
and
upset about
tidy.
it?
That's not her. That's
Me?
not who's listed.
Yeah. He
I'm not
feels he
upset at
needs to
all.
win a lot.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not taking your rage bait today. I'm just not. Go nuts, Harvey. But today, you're just not going to get me. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, let's go.
Don't come sitting around here touching my desk
They're
then.
clean, man. It was number one. Were you looking at the dirty
Oh, would
desks?
you stop it?
You were looking at dirty desks, and nature was calling.
Oh, yeah.
And the guys got to answer.
Good point, chat. Let's go see Harvey's desk.
No.
All right,
Well,
what we
hold
got
on.
over here?
I've got
Computer isn't
Hang
open.
on.
stuff on my desk.
And
I
remember
don't-
his
Let's see.
phone list.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Hold on.
No, I won't show the phone numbers. You're all good.
No, this is.
Don't worry about it. Oh, you got a bowl and you got, okay.
Hey, bring me
We
some
got
of those
over
Mark
here.
Don't
Cuban
show
cookies,
papers.
dude.
Oh
Is your
my
phone
God,
list
what is
down?
happening?
It's fine.
Hang on. No, I'm not
phone
showing.
list
I'm not
down?
showing any phone numbers. You're okay.
No, but I've got stuff on.
It's okay.
It's
No,
fine.
Do you have Mark Cuban
It's fine.
cookies?
Check that out, guys.
Don't show these notes. Jesus.
What?
That's interesting.
By the way, no problem here. I'm
That's
perfectly
interesting.
Why do
happy.
you just have a loaf
What do
of
you got? You got a little
Why do you have
mayo just chilling on your desk
loose
there?
white bread?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you got a fucking loaf of
Interesting.
Wonder Bread over
No,
here?
it's not Wonder Bread. It's called no bread, no carbs, no sugar.
What
It's
the hell
good.
is
It's
it
not
made
bread.
of?
No, and it's good.
Pear?
No, it's good. I swear to
cauliflower
God,
bread.
and it's
Is
good.
it egg whites?
Cauliflower.
No, it's real. It's good.
And you
How
can make
can
a
it not
sandwich on
have-
it?
Yes.
Spread? No way.
I swear to God. Here,
How can it be no carb bread?
take a
I
piece.
got- I
Take a
got
piece
it,
of bread.
thank you.
Take a piece of bread.
gonna be
Jen, tell me the truth. Tell me
It's gonna
the
be
truth.
nasty.
People are calling
Him.
you a hoarder.
Him.
This is incredible. It is bread. It chews like bread, like it has
Can't be
gluten
no
and
carb.
everything.
Read it. Read it. Read it.
This is incredible.
45 calories, high fiber, zero sugar. All right, there must be
There's got to be flour, dude.
5 grams of protein.
Break off a piece. Break off a piece there. Let me see
Bro,
this.
this is bread.
Let me see
How
this.
is this possible?
I told you. It's crazy.
That's magic. That's
no,
black magic,
it's
dude.
crazy.
That is actually insane.
It's
Yeah.
insane because it
It's
has
chemical.
sponginess.
It must be chemical.
It might be.
Where? Bristol?
45 calories, zero sugar, zero net carbs.
Look at it, Charles. It's got
Majestic.
springiness
How?
like gluten
You know
bread.
what?
Try it.
I'm not even gonna take the bait. I'm not taking
Well,
bait from
he
anyone today.
decided to chew all of it.
I bite
Well,
too
Like a
much.
normal human being
Take
would
a-
have broken off a piece.
Take
Oh, no,
another
I
piece.
have untouched pieces. Look.
Take a piece. Try
Charles,
it.
I have untouched pieces.
I'm
Here.
serious. Try it. Take a piece.
No,
You're
no,
not-
don't take a
you're
fresh
not-
piece.
When I
No,
asked
take
for
a fresh
when
piece.
I asked for a piece from Derek, he broke off the bit that he bit.
Of course.
And he gave it
That's
to
what-
me.
right.
I'm like, okay,
'Cause
I mean,
he's-
I'll eat it. That's kind of.
No, but try it.
So now we're Eskimo bread brothers. It's great.
It's
Don't
shocking.
say that.
All right, it
Eskimo
tastes
bread
just
brothers,
like
bro.
bread. It tastes just like
It's
bread.
actually delicious. You put a little smear on that?
Pretty close.
It's just,
I mean, there's a difference, but it's
No, but it has like.
but it's
It has the
certainly
bounciness.
good enough.
Harvey, I don't give you
Okay,
credit a
are
lot. Dude, your
you ready?
cookie- Your tasting cookies is
What's it called?
trash.
Hero?
I wouldn't even feed this to ducks.
it's called no bread, by the way.
It's called no bread. I thought it was called Wonder Bread.
No, no bread.
I don't know if a duck would eat this though. I got to be honest. But I would.
Oh, I got to go
Well,
back to my desk. I don't want to go all the way over there. We'll do it later. What it's made out of. Okay, let's do this. What is this?
It's the Diddy.
Wherever you need me.
Diddy.
Okay.
He does want to see it.
Yeah. Would you finish
we
the
are going
bread?
to see it together. Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of janky to eat bread when we're doing this.
Diddy, you just really almost died.
You're right.
Sorry, too much going on. What?
Okay. Got it.
So what's Diddy thinking about his future? Obviously, in the immediate future, I'm sure he's thinking, I hope I get this commutation from the president, which we told you the president is considering. There's ongoing debate about that within the White House. But at some point, whether it is next week, next month, or 2 years from now, Diddy is going to have an opportunity to continue
his life.
His life. And can he actually be successful? Will the public and other people in his industry forgive his transgressions and give him a second or maybe even third chance at this point? Well, we spoke to someone.
We spoke with Mark Garagos, who is my
he the co-host of a
co-host
podcast?
of the Two Angry Men podcast.
Oh, that's where I know
But
him
also
from.
Diddy's longtime lawyer.
Oh, that
and you know, we wanted to talk to him about that, and also, you know, the White House came out and said fake news to our story that Trump is vacillating, but could decide on commuting his sentence as early as this week. That Diddy could be a free man by then. Here's what he said at the airport.
There's a lot of news coming out. We reported a story about a pardon.
Yes. All I'll tell you is I think your story was accurate. I'll leave it at that.
Well, I mean, this week some decision will be made. What's the feeling?
I have no idea about timing. All I know is everything that I read in that article looked accurate. I have the utmost confidence in Sean. I think Sean will make a comeback, the likes of which people are not expecting. So I have. I've watched him over. I've known him for a long time. I have the utmost confidence in him.
In whatever sphere. I mean, he's done business, the music,
he's iconic
the
in a
fashion.
lot of ways, and I think he'll make a comeback. I'll leave it at that.
You don't think that he'll lose some fans, or you think?
And you know, part of character is when you fall down, you get back up.
It was Can I tell you what was really revealing about that?
And he calls him Sean, that you can tell he's known him for a very long time.
I know that. Right. But when he said, the likes of which you will never see, those are Trump's words. The likes of which you've never seen. He says it all the time. And Garagos used those. Very Trumpy. Very Trumpy.
Yeah, very. I mean, I think it's not entirely unsurprising what he's saying about Diddy making a comeback, though. That is what you expect his lawyer to say, but he's sort of manifesting it, putting it out in the universe. I think he's kind of right. Memories are short. We talked about this in the morning meeting about Michael Milken, who now has one of the most sterling reputations you can have. His name is on, schools and so forth.
By the way, he's a guy that went to prison in the whole jump bond scandal in the 80s. Everybody wrote him off for, he's going to be hiding for the rest of his life.
That's right.
I agree.
He served time, and it doesn't always happen, but it can happen.
Memories are short, but video is forever.
That's right.
And that's going to be his challenge. I just...
The Cassie video you can never unsee, but he will serve some time, notwithstanding if there's a pardon or whatever. But, he's gone through a lot, and he was mostly found not guilty on the most serious charges. So there's a chance he emerges from this like a phoenix. He's iconic in many ways, as Garagos said.
But I think during the trial, part of the reason there were so many people who felt he should have been found guilty, regardless of what happened in the trial, is because they were thinking about that video.
But the rage,
he's also in the latter portions.
The rage people feel today, it's just so interesting the way it subsides. I mean, I remember during Johnny and Amber, how there were so many people who were outraged at Amber Heard. I don't think that exists anymore. I think if Amber Heard came back to the United States, she'd get jobs.
Although Johnny Depp hasn't really rebounded completely because he was at the end of his career like Diddy. So that analogy doesn't really help.
That may be more him than the whole trial and everything else, because he won that trial. But I'm saying if Amber came back today, everybody wrote her off. She went to Spain because she thought, I'm just done in the U.S. If Amber Heard came to the United States today,
she'd have roles.
She would get roles, and I think people would embrace her.
But Amber Heard hasn't come back.
But I think
that should be.
But he's saying counterfactually, if she did, he thinks she'd have a role.
She hasn't because it's her choice. But if she did, I really believe she could get roles.
And I think she doesn't believe that, because if she did, she would come back.
Then she should listen to me.
She'd hire as an agent.
I think that Diddy's fear of what happened to him is just proof that he knows what he did to Cassie. He knows it was abusive. And his biggest fear is being on the receiving end of that same treatment that he gave to her, like all abusers.
Yeah, I mean, look, he did what he did. You can never undo that. But you know,
And
look at Michael. Look at Michael Vick. Wait, I can give you a look at Chris Brown. Look at Chris Brown. We have an image of Rihanna after that beating.
Right.
He's filling venues again, and everybody wrote him off back then. Do you know what I mean? There was an image there too, and yet
this is true.
Look at Chris Brown.
This is true. I guess the difference is one. I mean, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
For Chris Brown, right? It's been a long time since that happened. And Chris Brown is an artist who's out there making music. That's not Diddy, that part of Diddy's career long behind him. And maybe that's going to make it easier for him.
Right.
Diddy's not doing take that.
Okay,
Take
go
That
back to your
anymore.
bread.
So good. I actually do want to get it.
You are insane.
No,
the bread you were chewing.
What?
You come show this.
What?
The bread
What
you
did I
were
do?
chewing, you went and put down right next to the bread that was mine. Now I'm not having that bread.
Well,
You're just
what? Why?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? You're disgusting.
Did what?
This is mine that I was chewing. I put it down here so I could have it later. And
Why
then
is
you
that so
came with
gross?
your bread that you're chewing
Because
and
you're
put it on
eating
top
it.
of mine.
We write posts together. I get behind and
Get
I
outta
touch
here.
the keyboard.
God.
What's wrong?
Like he just has no
I
idea
don't think
about
Charles is
hygiene.
disgusting. This is Charles's bread. It's fine. You guys are crazy.
Oh.
Charles and I are very, very
We
close.
are not. No.
If you
We're
guys,
not friends,
if you
we're
guys
not
went out
brothers,
to
we
dinner,
damn sure ain't
Are you guys serious?
If you two went out to dinner, would you put yourself on his plate?
Would I put my food on his plate?
Yeah.
No, but I would gladly take a spoonful of what he has to give it a whirl. We're buddies.
And then I would give you the whole plate because I'm not
Would you
taking
use
your.
his
Oh
food?
my God! You think I have cooties? You guys get a life.
Would you use
This
his,
is
his
so
fork?
inconsiderate of you.
Because I
It's
took a
so
crumb of your
inconsiderate
bread that you were
By
going
the
to
way,
throw in the trash.
while we're on the topic, so this morning in the break room, we go in and
This
guy goes into the
goodness.
fridge and sees that we have hard-boiled eggs again, which we don't always have in the fridge, but we had some. So instead of being grateful and being like, oh, cool, let me take one, he takes 4.
Yeah.
4
You took
hard-boiled
I took
eggs.
2 packets. Each has 2 because as a growing boy,
Okay, so you take
I
one
eat
packet and you
a
take
3
2.
to 4 egg omelet.
4 eggs.
This is I was.
You guys, he's a grown man. 4 boiled eggs is not that much.
You do not throw an entire boiled egg into your mouth.
When you're sharing with everyone in the office, be considerate.
Oh, by the way, and Christina.
That's what we're talking about.
Are the
And she
eggs
took 2.
gone?
Christina,
No,
and she
no,
took
they're
2.
not gone.
What we're talking about is you being
They're
inconsiderate.
not gone.
Christina took a pack and then took 2 cheddis. Little cheddar cheeses to bump the protein. I just took the eggs.
Not the cheddis.
She had 2 cheddis and you didn't say anything.
Because guess what? The price of cheddis compared to the price of eggs? Be considerate.
Now you're getting
be
into like
considerate.
inflation and
No, we're getting into our budget and we're also getting to be considerate of your fellow
Brendan, get away
coworkers.
from my desk.
That's right.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This is like Avengers.
You're next.
And how about those gas prices too?
What is?
Actually, they're
But
going
By
up
the way,
today.
Mike,
Mike,
yes,
Mike,
what the hell?
Dallas,
What are you
we paid
talking about?
$5 a gallon.
How much? I know. Gavin,
Can I tell you something?
Gavin knew your tank.
I had to
Are
go
you
to
jamming on the gas?
I went to
Dude,
Simi Valley
that.
2 weeks ago. I got so ripped off at this gas station. No, it was like
You paid
it was
$6.85.
No, do you know what? No, it was like 4 something, and I know what my car does. It was half full, and I have a small car.
For a small man.
$104. I just
There's no way.
It
There's
wasn't
no
four.
way.
No, you don't have
then
a
it wasn't
tank that can accommodate
485.
$104.
What do you have a
Then it-
tank?
No,
You got a car wash too.
No,
There's
it
no way
was
you've got a
rigged.
20-something gallon gas
You're
tank.
so full of
I'm
104 at the half
have
tank.
never-
Also, hold on a second.
Wait,
But you
gas
paid
do you
it.
get?
If you want
He
to
wanted
gas
to
for
pay it.
gas, don't drive.
No, because he
If
just
you knew
swiped
you
his
had a half
card.
a
No,
tank.
because I put
No way.
because
Yeah,
I
it can't
put
be.
my
Was this
credit-
full service? Did a man bring you out gas?
No, it was you put your credit card in, you push the button,
Right.
and then you and then you
And then
let
it
it go.
clicks when it doesn't make any
And it
sense.
clicks
Oh,
when it's
I
done.
know what you did. You got like super premium rocket
Yeah,
fuel.
yeah.
Of course you got super
But
premium.
still,
but-
that
super
doesn't still
premium
make
I
sense.
get premium gas.
Yes.
And it was 4 something a gallon.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. If it was $105
There, it can't be
bucks.
100.
I am telling you.
What do you have, a 20-gallon tank?
You're not hearing me.
Yeah.
Your car has like a 17-gallon.
You're not hearing me.
Yeah, but 8 gallons
No,
of it's
you're
not
not
going to get you
hearing me.
No way.
It was rigged because I saw the thing going
It should have been $32.
like that.
You didn't fill up like a red can and put it in the trunk
It
for
was
later?
rigged. The whole thing was rigged. There was.
I can't have this conversation more because as you're talking about it, I'm still looking at him holding my breath. Guy, man.
You probably fill your tank up, what, like 3 times a year? There's no way you drive that much.
Dude, I'm telling you. I know when that should have been $40 to $50.
Yeah, but the way he drives. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it was $104. I've never. An empty.
It should take you an empty tank. It should take you
like
$80 to fill it up
to the mile. To the gas.
No,
Okay, so let's do the math.
I know, that's not
Can we
right.
break down the math? His car holds 17 gallons. Half of that, you know, 8.5. Let's say you 8.5 gallons.
It should have been
You said it was
$35.
$104 you spent.
It should have been
which meant it was
$35, $40.
The meter was broken.
It was $12.02
You're not
a
hearing
gallon.
me.
$12.20 a
The
gallon.
thing was rigged. It was going.
So what did you do? Did you complain?
No,
and you drove
because
off
I
like
had
a
to go
sucker?
somewhere, and I'm not going
Everybody
to go
else
in there and
here
say,
was-
Devin,
you've
must be
rigged
good.
your
Are you joking?
gas
You
thing.
should have
Devin, it must be
immediately
good to be able to be like, I'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
No, I'll deal with it never.
Well, how do you deal?
There's never plan on dealing
know
What
what
are you
happened?
going to
His monocle
You're
fell
going to
out.
go in there and say what?
What you just said. You rigged the machine.
Why is it charging me $100 when I had a half a tank of gas?
You must not have had a half a tank of gas.
No,
That's
because
what
then
it
he would have to put his pride on the line, and he doesn't want to do
Harvey, I
that.
think you're driving wrong. Maybe you're burning.
No,
That
I would
doesn't
have
make any sense.
It
makes no sense.
I watched
It
this
makes
thing,
no
and
sense.
it's just going.
Well, that's what it does when it fills up your gas.
I know how the cadence of it. It wasn't going
You're
the
saying it was
normal.
on- it was on-
It was going like this, like on speed.
So you think they saw you and like turned it
No,
up?
I think they rigged that particular pump.
So he thinks that everyone that used that
I think
pump
anybody
got
who
rigged.
You
uses
don't
it.
think someone would complain?
I don't know. It was in Simi Valley.
I
I'm not
believe
going
it.
to say. I don't even know the name of it.
Sinclair?
Were you in Simi to go to the
That's
Nixon
your
library?
first problem.
What?
You in Simi to go to the Nixon library?
No, I was in Simi to
Or no,
visit
Simi
somebody
is the
in
Reagan
hospital.
library.
Oh,
Thanks,
I'm
Derek.
Sorry.
You think it's probably what, $80 to fill your tank, like when it's down at
85.
80, something like that?
For the full
Empty.
tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Can I say, I've never told
Did
you
you
this,
take the
but
receipt?
you drive one of my dream cars.
That's wild.
I don't want that go to your head, but...
I just paid like $2.45 in
Guys,
Jersey, though.
Harvey drives
Gallon.
a...
It's a lot of food.
$2.45 a gallon in Jersey. Yeah.
Well, that's cheap. And they pump it for you.
And they pump it for you.
What?
You know that you're
know
not
that?
allowed to pump your own gas in Jersey.
Yeah, you cannot do it
You're not
yourself.
allowed.
I don't like that.
I don't either. I remember when I first got my license and I went to like Pennsylvania and I was sitting at the gas station for like 10 minutes. I'm like, where the hell are they?
And by the way,
does it except Jersey.
I've never.
because it's not optional, I don't think tipping is expected.
you don't tip- no, I've never tipped
It's just
once.
like you just get the
That's my
service.
job. I like getting out of the car though.
There's a gas station in Beverly Hills that is so expensive. It's an iconic gas station.
Oh, the one that's like artistic on the outside, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's like
It's so
$8 a
expensive.
gallon.
How
No
do we
one
get
gets
from
gas in
bread
there.
to
Insanely
this?
expensive.
Although we got hanging with
started
Mr.
at
Cooper
bread.
there, remember?
I know, but
now
this
we're
gas
gas.
thing, now I'm triggered. It was so ridiculous.
Definitely gets like 2 miles.
So ridiculous.
This was over the weekend?
Not last weekend, the weekend before.
Okay.
Oh, this was recently.
Okay, what are we doing here?
We're waiting for Charles.
Yeah.
I hope everything works out.
Right. For what?
With your
Oh, yeah.
person. Anyway.
We're discussing if we're gonna go, which story we're doing next. Possibly you. What?
LA is such a weird place that,
The
you
one
know,
I
you
slapped
go
you
to like West LA and it's hyper democratic. And then you go to a place like Simi Valley and there are Trump signs all over the place.
Panorama City.
And they're next to each other.
Have you been to Orange County?
Oh, Orange County's gone, is super right wing, yeah.
Orange County was always that way. We had a congressman named Bob Dornan that was, what was his nickname? Bomber Bob or something.
It's
It was
called
some-
zero bread. No
What?
bread. What's it called? Your bread? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay, let's go look.
I'm reading chat.
Are they interested? You want to know the ingredients?
Yeah.
Okay. It's called Hero. I thought it was zero.
Hero bread.
Hero bread, yeah.
And what's it made out of?
Okay. Well, there are several different types. They have wheat too, but it's made out of water.
I just came up with a whole new strategy.
Hold on. Water, resistant wheat starch, wheat protein, olive oil, yeast, milled flaxseed,
wheat protein.
Less than 2% of vinegar, salt, fava bean protein, wheat flour.
Wheat flour?
Well, no, but less than 2% of all of this stuff.
Huh.
And it is 45 calories for one slice, 2 grams of fat, 0 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 180 milligrams of salt, 11 grams of carbs, dietary fiber 11 grams, sugar 0 grams, protein 5 grams. It's like, it's good.
That's awesome.
And it tastes like bread.
If you guys don't like gas prices, drive an EV. Would you ever drive an EV?
Yeah. If they make my car in an EV, I'd buy it.
They do have your car in
Not
as
a
an
convertible.
EV. Oh, you want to convert? Oh, I'm sorry.
I like convertibles.
I really
I've
want a
always had
convertible as my
convertibles.
next car. Yeah.
Convertibles are great at like 5:30 in the afternoon.
In the summer.
When it's not hot.
No, you want it hot. You want it hot.
You know,
driving Sunset PCH.
I used to.
You know.
Are we ready? I've been ready to go.
It's been a while. We got some interviews.
No, I know, but he's like, I'm ready to go, but we're talking about.
And then every time he's like, oh, Brad.
Okay, he's not around. I mean, you're saying.
Ooh.
I mean, you guys are saying.
He's behind his desk. He's just tall. He's too tall for you. He has a standing desk.
Charles?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Edward.
Where's Charles?
He's working on his.
Well, I know, but Tawanda, you can't come up to me and say we got to move.
Don't even.
Corral him.
Is your mic on?
Yeah. Kyle still needs to talk to you about what you want to do.
Okay, you were saying
I see
we're doing
Charles.
NBA.
I see Charles. So which one to do?
Wait, no.
Sounding like sports. Sounding like sports.
Wait, Charles.
I got it.
Sounding like sports.
Where's Charles?
He's ready to go whenever you are.
I've been ready.
Well, then let's go, and he'll be there. I promise you, he'll be there. Oh, wow.
You
It's like
underestimate the
magic.
That was awesome. I wish I didn't mess up that shot.
Oh, Edward! God damn
Where's
it.
Edward? Now Edward's not here?
Oh, I was too busy focusing on.
Jeez, what is going on today? You guys got the zoomies or something?
Picked off.
Oh,
Interception.
Interception.
That was a shitty throw.
Sorry.
God.
Good catch.
What?
That was a crappy
It
throw.
was a great throw.
That was a cool catch.
have the power. Okay.
There you go.
Let's do this.
My
Where's
EV's
Edward? Is he in the
charging
He just
right
went
now.
to the bathroom.
In the parking lot.
Edward's in the bathroom. Okay, let's drop a poll. 1 or 2?
Oh my
my
God.
God.
Harvey.
He's been gone for it's 2 because he's been gone for a while.
No, Babcock, he's been gone for
No.
like 10 seconds.
He's been gone for a while.
That is not the
relying on
optimal
him.
shitting strategy.
He spends half his day crapping in the bathroom.
No.
Stop. Stop it.
Oh, me?
You started.
You wanted to drop a ball.
You have. God.
Yes, it will be. Okay.
Edward,
I will
you
move
should
out
really get out here quickly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Surely the primary strategy
I don't
here
think
we're
is
gonna make
you
air.
tough it out and
If
then
you want, I can have Edward sit at Lucas's desk
saying
and
do
have
it
him
like
scoot
this.
over.
let's see. Let me show you guys something. So I have my car is charging in the parking lot right now, and I get like a whole tank for like $20.
Glorilla and Brandon Ingram is on sports.
250 miles of distance. It's pretty good.
Oh, so you're using the chargers in the back?
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. It's kind of,
You know,
you're lucky if you
Derek
get
does.
one, but.
You know, Derek does.
Would you
Derek uses the
stop?
ones up front,
Would you
even though it's just
stop?
trickle charge, but
Well, that's
Free.
what
Would
you.
you-
No, not Harvey and Babcock.
What you were doing in the
Trickle charge right
bathroom.
there.
You're not Harvey and Babcock.
But trickle charge is actually the more
was
effective
There's some question.
way of charging. There's
I'll tell
DC
you what's
AC.
happening in there.
Grab your
Alternate
mic and
current,
sit at
direct
Lucas's
current.
desk.
Alternate current is slower, which is like
Yeah.
trickle, but you get a more effective charge out of that, like a long one. Direct charge
yes,
takes like
that's
half
true.
an hour.
It's a more stable charge. Yes.
I'm gonna get out of
Someone
this
said
now.
you were
I'm
peeing
sorry,
but sitting down.
Oh no.
Okay, let's do this.
We don't know from what though.
What? Where do we have any decorum?
It was Shannon's fault.
The answer is no. Decorum left
Shannon
here.
started it.
What did he just say? Talking about his wet hands.
No, he just said he sharded.
No, I didn't.
Kyle, do we want to stay here for the interview? Got it. Got it.
You okay?
Got it.
Did we actually drop that?
Okay.
So at the end of this, we are interstitial, and then we'll come out. Got it.
It's weird to have an interstitial. You know, it feels like it's the same thing. It is the same thing. So I almost think we should.
Okay.
Do you know the guy's name and everything?
How do you pronounce the last name? Franzese?
Why can't we do the interview here?
Yeah.
Oh, we're fine. We can
That's
look.
fine.
We can look right over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So this was not the headline that the NBA wanted on its opening week of the regular season. FBI raids that netted the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, Chauncey Billups, taken into custody, as well as a Miami Heat player, Terry Rozier.
This is an insane story.
Gambling for two different, according to the feds, two different gambling schemes. One involving illegal poker games, and another involving actual point shaving in NBA games. And
it involves organized crime, according to the feds.
4 of the 5 mafia families on the East Coast, they were involved in this, and they total of more than 30 arrests made in both of these investigations. Big news conference this morning with the FBI Director Kash Patel and the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York. This is a huge deal and an ugly, ugly thing for the NBA.
And shocking.
Let's start with the allegations of what went down in the alleged poker scheme. Chauncey Billups is accused of basically helping these crime organizations lure what they called whales or fish to a game of cards. And obviously, hey,
they're the victims.
Come sit down with Chauncey, play cards. While they basically rigged the game. According to the feds, there was X-ray tables, there was contact lenses, there was hidden cameras. They had secret signs that they would use with one another.
Did they say how much they were betting?
According to these court documents, Chauncey Billups netted $50,000 from one of the games. So it's tens of thousands of dollars.
That's what he got just to show up.
They said one man allegedly lost $1.7 million, and in total there was over $7 million in losses from the gambling, the card games.
So we should make it clear to our audience, if you're not an NBA fan, like Chauncey Billups is he's a Hall of Famer. He's an NBA champ.
NBA
he
Finals
is a current
MVP.
Coach. Yeah, an MVP.
Yeah.
Did they have a plant, like an FBI plant during the game? Is that how they busted
They
them?
haven't said yet how they figured out, but they've obtained a bunch of text messages and stuff that show pretty clearly, in my opinion, that this was going on. But yeah, they haven't said how
So
they were
what's the
set
other
up.
scheme? So that's the one.
The other scheme involves, according to the feds, Terry Rozier and others basically giving their co-conspirators information that nobody else had access to in order to make bets. So, for example, Terry Rozier allegedly pulled himself from a game early with a supposed injury and told his co-conspirators that, hey, I'm going to pull myself in third quarter, bet the under. So all of his rebounds, points, assists, totals were way under, and they bet big money on it, and then they obviously win when he pulls himself out.
So how is organized crime involved?
that he told. Well, the mafia is only for the poker. They're
For the
not
poker games,
according to
right.
the feds. They're not involved in. These were just close friends or acquaintances, what they call co-conspirators of Rozier or the other.
And this is New York Mafia.
Yeah, well, New York Mafia is involved in the poker, but when it comes to the point shaving, it's just normal people that are involved in gambling.
It is fascinating and startling. I think for most people, when you saw these headlines, you go like, why? How in the world are NBA players and coaches who make a lot of money? Why would they get involved?
$160+ million in his career. The NBA, the professional sports league, they shunned gambling for so long, and now they've finally accepted it. This is the type of thing that can take down an entire league.
So why would well-paid players and coaches get involved?
With the mafia. With the mafia.
Yeah, with the mafia. So how does that go down? How does that happen? Our guest has some information about this because in the past, he's been involved in it. Michael Franzese was a member of the mafia and got players to get involved in some of these schemes in the past. And he's joining us now with a very unique insight into the biggest story of the day. Michael, welcome to TMZ Live.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank
Michael, this sounds so ignorant because it's obviously not true, but I thought the mafia had kind of gone on the wane, that it wasn't really a thing after Gotti. But obviously I'm wrong. They just haven't been getting the kind of headlines that we were used to seeing. So how vibrant is the mafia these days?
Well, I've said this many times, excuse me, Harvey, they're not going away in my lifetime. I think they got a bit smarter ever since all the, this RICO statute came out. So many guys went down. John Gotti, was so outspoken. They realized that they had to go undercover. They couldn't exist like that. But to think that they've gone away is really silly. I mean, they're there, they're alive, they're well, they're thriving in many ways. And, now we're seeing some of it.
So, Michael, how the thing that shocks people about this, you have Chauncey Billups, who is a Hall of Famer. And I understand the games that he was allegedly involved in were in 2019, in between his playing career and starting his coaching career. But certainly a guy who's made a lot of money. How do you get players who are making millions in some cases to get involved in something like this?
I don't think you understand the level of gambling among professional athletes, even college athletes. And I've been doing this for 30 years since they recruited me. All the leagues recruited me out of prison, back in 1994, because they knew they were having such a problem. And I had a number of bookmakers working for me. The FBI filled them in on that. So they chose me to come and speak to the players and try to dissuade them from getting involved with organized crime. You don't realize, gambling is an extension of their competitive nature. It raises the stakes in the competition. These guys get themselves in so much trouble. Doesn't matter how much money they make. And, let me use Michael Jordan as an example. There was a time when I said Michael had a real gambling problem because he gambles on everything. And I've witnessed it in certain cases when I was working with the NBA. But, he came out in that thing that he did, the documentary on him, and he said, I don't have a gambling problem. I have a competition problem. In Michael's case, it's true because he gambles like crazy, but he can overcome it. It doesn't affect his lifestyle. Right. Part of it. But many of these guys just can't do it because they gamble big and they lose big. And when they lose big, they try to make it up in certain ways. I'm not shocked what I see with Chauncey Billups. I'm not shocked with that player that, gave some information. I'm going to come out early in the game, and this way you can bet the under on me, and we'll split it up afterwards. I mean, this happens all the time. It hasn't changed over the past 30 years.
So when you have a situation like this, and I'm not going to presume guilt here, but if it turns out to be true, do these players know they're dealing with organized crime, or are the organized criminals smart enough to kind of disguise that, and that the players never really know they're dealing with the mafia?
No, they know it. But look, you got to see guys in that life, they're smooth. You're in trouble. You come to me, at the time, say, look, I want to help you out. I don't want to hurt you. I'm never going to put you in trouble. I'm not going to tell on you. You know who I am. Let's do this together. I'll make some money from you. I'll make some money for you. You make some money for me. So they know who they're dealing with. It's not, look, the way guys carry themselves, you know automatically that you're dealing with somebody on the street.
Would you say, Michael, it's more common that players are getting involved just because it's an easy way to make money, or are they getting involved because they have to get out from under a gambling debt that they've accumulated over some time?
It's both, and I can tell you, because I've done some recent work with mostly colleges lately, but a lot of them are resentful, that the NFL and certain other, leagues are involved heavily in gambling, and they're resentful of that. And I've heard some players have talked to me about it, and they say, why can't we gamble? We're told not to gamble. We should be able to gamble. And, I've said this for consistently over the years. The more access you have to gambling, the more people are going to get involved in it, and the more people are going to get in trouble. There's no question about it. The leagues now have basically adopted gambling. They're saying, hey, it's okay. You can gamble. And you can't give people access like that. I'll give you a quick example. When off-track betting came into New York, when you were able to go legally and bet, on the track, cops came to me at that time and they said, Michael, we're going to put you guys out of business. Now we're in the business. I said, really? Let's watch. What happens? You go to off-track betting, you got to put your credit card down, you got to put your money on the table. What happens? 90% of the time you're going to lose, and then you go back to the bookmaker who gives you credit that you didn't even know existed before. So they increase. Anytime you give more access, you're going to have more problems.
So this sounds like a case of sort of letting the wolf into the hen house, and then expecting that the wolf is just going to walk away. What do you think about? It's weird that this indictment comes down the day after the NCAA announced that its players can now gamble, not on college sports, but on pro sports.
You know what?
It seems.
I'm wondering if it was timing, if, the FBI and DOJ, if they did time it for that. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I mean, look, the more access.
They clearly did. They clearly did.
It just seems like a really bad idea on the NCAA's part, right? I don't know. Because yes, you're saying they can't bet on college games, they can bet on pro games, but the people playing in the pros, some of them are their friends who just graduated the year before. So, I don't know. It seems like they're inviting trouble.
Listen to this. This is an important. I've spoken at over 300 Division I and II universities over the past 30 years, all the student athletes. When I leave, I tell them, listen, if you got a gambling problem, email me. I don't work for the NCAA. I don't report to anybody. I'm my own guy, and I want to help you out. Guys, this has not failed yet. By the time I get back to my hotel room, I have emails from students that are having trouble with gambling. Wow. Either themselves or somebody, they make believe it's somebody that they know or whatever. And now you're giving them more access. So what's going to happen?
On a lighter note, I love the painting behind you. It tells a real story.
It really does.
No, listen, Harvey and both of you, I'd love to gift you with one. If you give me, you give me an address, I'll send you one. You'll enjoy it. It's a good conversation piece, I can tell you that.
We're not allowed to do that, but it's still awesome. It's amazing.
Well, you can buy one also. How's that? I didn't want to sell it to you. But
we're too cheap.
We're too cheap for that. Michael, we really appreciate your insight, man. It is a world that people kind of just see in movies, but it's happening in real life.
And it's not going to stop. Trust me, the more access, you got to understand something. Organized, I was a little bit insulted because they got 4 families involved in this investigation back in New York, but it wasn't
not yours.
You were the Colombo family. They were not involved.
Oh my God.
So either we got real smart and we were, able to avoid the investigation, or something's not going good there. Who knows? Either way.
We're sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
God. Oh my gosh.
So, hang on.
You want to hear
Let me just read what. Hang on a sec. Where are you going?
What?
To the Colombo family, actually. When I was in high school.
Wait, if you guys are going to talk.
Oh, in the light.
Sorry. Just in the light, please.
In the light.
Where are you going?
I like him too.
Why aren't you in the light?
He's his own. He's his own man. He's not.
Okay.
You're talking. I'm not talking.
How old was I? The house that I grew up in until 8th grade, we moved to a different town, was raided probably, yeah, I had graduated. So it was probably about 5 years later. I was in college and I.
What city is this?
I'm not saying cities.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
No, actually, I can tell you. The city is Washingtonville, New York, because you can look it up. There was a raid at this house in Washingtonville, and it was probably 88, 87 or 88. And it was, they were raiding the Colombo family. There were members of the Colombo family who were living in the house that I used to live in.
Holy shit.
And there was this huge raid, and I remember someone said something about it, and I saw these photos. I was like, yeah, that's my house. That's where I grew up. Yeah, so yeah, the mafia's very much a thing on the.
When I was in my 20s,
and there was a member of the Colombo family who went to my high school, and everyone knew it.
When I was in my 20s in Little Italy in New York, I'm probably going to get in trouble if I get this wrong, but I think it was Ferraro's, a very famous Italian restaurant, and there were two mafia people sitting in the front. I think it was Ferraro's, and they came by with a machine gun and they got him. And it was a big thing.
Yeah.
It was a big thing.
Yeah, I remember reading about the shooting at Ferraro's, yeah.
I don't say this with like any negative connotation, but like pre-2000s fascinates me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was actually a life before you.
And it was.
That's not what I'm saying, and you know that's not what I'm saying.
There were a lot of really interesting things that happened pre-2000s.
Like, I missed everything. I missed everything that happened.
You missed the 60s.
I was late to the party.
A lot.
60s were the best.
Late to the party.
60s were the best.
He always says the 60s were the
60s and 70s.
You know
70s,
what?
I'm with you.
I believe him.
70s, listen, don't shit on the 80s, man.
I'm not shitting on the 80s.
I'll shit on the 80s.
Go back to the 80s.
He does.
The 80s were not the 70s or the 60s.
The 90s were kind of ugh.
So you know what's interesting is you always say, like, if I could be younger and live longer, but I lose the experience, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
But if I could go back pre-2000s, I would.
Far.
You'd lose life to go back.
What do you mean I'd lose life to go back?
That if it raised your age, so you wouldn't live as long.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Wait, I get older as I go back?
Yeah.
Oh, probably not. Nah.
See?
I just think the state of the world was a little less intense than it is now.
Yeah, it was less intense than it is now, for sure.
And also, your rent, you told me, was like $115, and you drove a really cool car.
When I graduated at Chicago, I went down to Miami and I taught law school for a year. And I was making $11,500 as a professor.
But back then, that's like what? Account for inflation.
Well, I made $11,500. My apartment was $195 a month.
Oh my
God.
God.
And it was furnished, and it had a pool and a tennis court. And it was furnished.
Just can't get that now.
I had a car that I bought for $800.
What?
It was a beater.
Yeah, who cares? That's...
And I had the...
Wait, but what was the car?
It was a 1968 Ford Galaxy that was beaten to shit. And...
Dude, that is a cool car.
I'll tell you a story. And it was the best year of my life.
What color was it?
It was rusted. It was like blue rusted. But
guys,
I remember I was on Brickell and I got rear-ended in the car, and I had just become a lawyer, and I was teaching law school then. So this is like, I was a lawyer, and the guy gave me his information, and I said, well, okay, you're responsible under the law. The person in the rear is responsible for the accident, so you're gonna have to pay for the damage to this. And the car was beaten up, but still, the trunk wouldn't close.
Mm-hmm.
And so I closed it with a hanger. And so a week went by and he didn't pay. And I called him up and I said, look, I said, I'm a lawyer and you are in the wrong here. And I don't want to escalate this, but I need to get paid. I will give you a week and I need to get paid. So I called him back in a week and I said, I need to remind you, I'm a lawyer and I'm going to file a lawsuit if you don't pay me in the next 48 hours.
Holy shit.
And he said to me, look, dude, I'm a member of the Cuban mafia, and if you fucking call me again, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, oh, okay, I won't call you again. And I hung up. And I thought, that didn't work, the whole law thing at all.
Holy shit. What if he was bluffing?
And so I spent the rest of the year driving around with a hanger closing my trunk.
Dude, that's crazy.
That actually happened. That actually happened.
Did he have like a thick accent?
I don't even
like
remember.
Al Pacino and...
No, I didn't see that coming. But I certainly didn't learn in law school how to deal with that.
Do you think he was bluffing?
I wasn't about to find out. I wasn't about to find out. Boy, did that scare the it scared the shit out of me.
That's a crazy story.
And then I went back, started teaching my class like I knew what the fuck I was doing.
Found out. That's crazy. Going to Brendan.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Harvey is...
Okay.
You are clip farming today.
I'm what?
You're clip farming.
I'm what?
Clip farming.
What is clip farming?
It's streamers, when funny, interesting things happen during their stream, they're taken into clips and then posted across social. Like, but by other people, by fans. They'll clip it and post it elsewhere and it goes viral. But only when interesting things happen.
Is that a good mafia story?
Yeah. That's a clip.
Great story.
That's a clip.
It's funny. It made me laugh.
Well, I'll
like,
tell you,
actually.
I remember when it happened, and I was just like, I have no idea how to do that. I said, is this law thing really going to work? Because
50-50.
it's like, all they have to do is threaten you, and you back off.
And yeah, that happened. That's a good story. Someone said, and you should have responded, and my uncle is John Gotti.
Who we talked about yesterday? Not true. According to Mark.
Brendan, mic down.
He said they would never.
17%
That's really
on
interesting.
cam.
That's really interesting.
Neither dad or the
Whisper,
I don't
Brendan.
think I don't think Jacob and I were snowed by this person.
I don't think so.
I don't think we were snowed.
Hey, do you want mics down?
No.
Okay.
We know how we're talking in code.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Could we?
Brendan, back up.
Yeah, let's get through one more and then we can do a cam swap. That's fine.
All right.
Okay. Good live today. You doing okay?
That was such a funny year because I took the bar exam in California, and like 2 days later, I flew out to Miami to teach, and you don't get the bar, and that was August.
What it is,
and you don't get the bar exam results until November, and so I was so sure that I flunked the bar exam that I just spent 2 months just worrying and trying to figure out what lie am I going to tell the students on why I had to take a week off in February to fly back to California. And
to take the bar exam?
Because I thought I would have to retake it in February because I was sure I flunked it. I was positive I flunked it. And
you didn't?
I didn't, but when I was teaching, it was like always in the back of my mind, I'm gonna fucking have to tell them, because I'm like 24 years old, and it's like, I gotta tell these students that I'm leaving to go to try to pass the bar exam again. And I was like, this is gonna be so embarrassing.
Because
he's
I'm a law professor and he hasn't passed the bar.
If I flunk the bar exam, well, no, but one of my professors took over the deanship at Miami
Yeah,
and
so
said,
you
come
shouldn't
down
have
for a
even
year.
had the job.
Well, no, I didn't flunk it.
But you got hired before you knew your results.
That's right.
So you shouldn't have been hired without knowing your results.
Well, she had faith in me.
Hey, you're right here.
Okay. She was awesome. Her name was Soya Menchikov.
Sorry.
What do you want?
15.
She was awesome.
58 online.
Lawsuit that they should get their money back for that course for
No,
being taught by a non-barred.
some of my students, one of my students is a big federal judge now, and
look at you.
I love my students there. Loved them.
I figured out what it is you really love about this stream.
What?
All the
Talking about
stories that
himself.
you've repeatedly told us for 18
Oh,
years.
I can tell new people.
Yeah, you have a whole
I think
new
he said
audience.
bring
You
it
can
by
tell these
himself if he
stories.
did,
I know.
yes.
All right,
Hope you guys are enjoying it.
let's go. Here we go.
We're over here.
Okay.
Well, just when you thought maybe that there was a bit of warming in the Beckham family, we heard Victoria on the Call Her Daddy podcast saying that she offers all this advice to her kids and that maybe there's a chance that they're going to bring things back
She
together.
never said there was anything wrong, but we know
she
that-
wouldn't acknowledge it, but we know there is. Guess what? I think Romeo Beckham has just thrown a big wrench in the works by posting a photo with Kim Turnbull. And you may go, it's a big deal. Who's Kim Turnbull? Well, Kim Turnbull is
Helen of Troy.
Exactly. The Helen of Troy for the Beckham family, because this is the woman that Romeo had been dating. They broke up, but he posted a photo with her. Some people thinking, are they back together?
Well, no, we should explain.
I know. The reason that it was a big deal.
Brooklyn Beckham had been dating her previously.
Right.
And it
Had
caused
some
a
sort of
huge,
relationship with her.
huge rift in the family.
Right.
Well, now he seems back with her.
And that means all bets are off, I'm guessing, because this isn't going to sit well. Clearly won't sit well with Brooklyn. The question is whether David and Victoria are ever going to step in and squash this, because to this point, they haven't.
I don't think they're going to, because I had spoken to someone like at the beginning of the week, and they said Brooklyn and Nicola like are living this incredible life. She's like working on a new project, and they're just kind of at this place where they're like, if they reach out, fine, but like they're not going out of their way to reach out anymore.
They're just fine with
and the person
family
actually
being...
was texting me a little bit yesterday, and they were even more not upset, but they had pointed out how she had gone on that Victoria had gone on the Call Her Daddy podcast. And they asked her very briefly about the family feud. And from Brooklyn and Nicola's side,
never even referred to it as a feud.
Right, and they're like, these questions were totally pre-prepared. How do you get an interview with Victoria Beckham and not ask about the family feud?
Well,
right.
Somebody in this family, I'm sorry, but
someone's got to be the adult.
Well, here's the adult way of looking at it. If Brooklyn breaks up with this girl and, Romeo wants to date her, he doesn't own that girl anymore. And the whole idea that you can't do it because you're related is so ridiculous to me. This
living with your
so
rose-colored
insane.
glasses. Take them off.
Insane.
Take them off.
No, it's
because
insane.
In no family is anyone going to be like, oh, it's cool, but sure, bro, you can date the...
Why? 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 This bro code thing is stupid. It's stupid.
If you want to say bro code shouldn't exist just between friends, but when you're actually bros, there has to be a code.
What skin is it off Brooklyn's teeth if Romeo is dating that girl?
Too,
but remember, Brooklyn didn't even date her. It was like a once or twice hookup. They weren't really even like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Which makes it even more ridiculous. But even if they did date, it's like
Brooklyn questions her motives, right? Whatever his experience was
his
with
whole
her,
thing was,
he questions her motives.
His whole thing was, does she want to be a part of the Beckham family name? She has access to the
oh
money.
Oh my God, please.
That's how he interpreted it.
First of all, Romeo hasn't married her.
Correct.
So it's not like they're getting married and she's got her claws in their bank accounts.
They broke up and now they may be back together, so...
This is a ridiculous concept that you can't date somebody that, even if it's a relative, if it's history, it's an Etch-a-Sketch. That's the way I see it.
You have no idea
Etch-a-Sketch.
No idea how a bro code works.
Why's that?
Hi, I'm Jonah from Houston, Texas. And I think Romeo and Kim are both under the age of 25. Their brains are not fully developed. And if the Beckham family doesn't push back and try to, continue to break them up, they're going to just get closer together. It's going to pull them closer together. I think they need to take a step back, allow him to live his life. He is grown. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, just be there to pick up the pieces without saying, I told you so.
No, that's a mature way of looking at it.
Mature.
But the better way is just to eliminate this whole stupid concept.
You know what? Never mind. Devin said it perfectly.
It's not like...
Technically, he was the ultimate bro. Because he was never...
You never had to abide by bro code. You never had to abide by it.
But he was the ultimate bro, though. He lived the bro code.
This is not...
I've dated people who Well, for nothing.
Go on. Hey, we're doing story time today.
No, I'm gonna ask you a question, and I don't. This is not. Don't give me the. This is not homophobia. This is not me coming.
Here comes homophobia. Here comes a homophobia.
Here it comes. I'm asking you a question because I don't know. You know what? Fine. Eric's an adult. I'll ask him.
Does an adult?
Does bro code exist in the gay community?
Oh,
it's much more flexible.
Okay, that's it. That's all I want to know.
I don't know.
Is this
It's
true?
just-
I don't know.
It is a little weird.
Dylan. Okay, that's homophobia. What? He said the gay community is
on video.
Devin downloaded Grindr.
And why is it even wild? I mean, have you ever dated somebody that dated one of your friends?
Yeah, and it's kind of weird.
And it was weird, right?
It's weird because you're thinking about like,
Yeah,
you know, what
exactly.
I'm not saying.
It's
It's
LA
just
gays
weird.
all sleep with the same LA gays. Like,
I can't.
Okay, Eric said is you're not more flexible in the gay community. That's fine.
I think it depends on the relationship you have with the person.
Well, no, because
it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It does. It does.
How close you are to that person.
It does depend on how close you are with that person, as in the bro. It depends what bro it is.
But if you're dating somebody and you choose to break up with them, so you don't want to be with them anymore.
Yeah.
And you have a friend, even a good friend, who got to know this person and he likes her.
That's a bad vibe.
Why does it hurt you if you're over it and you are over it? Why does it hurt you if he dates her?
It's weird for
Why does it hurt you?
people.
It doesn't
weird.
hurt.
Why?
What I will say is this.
Because you've like been in bed with. I don't know.
So here's the thing. First of all, none of the people that I call my brothers, they wouldn't do that.
But why? That you're just giving me a conclusion. Why should it hurt you if you break up with a girl?
Because of all the people in the world that this person could hook up with, why would you choose your best friend's
I'll tell you why.
ex-girlfriend?
I'll tell you why. Because it's a good friend of yours, and you spend a lot of time around her, and you got to like her a lot, and then.
But then does it not cross your mind? Then you would think, okay, was this guy always trying to get with my girl while I was with her? That creates a whole.
But he never did. Why are you accusing him of that?
I mean, you would think like, oh, is there something going on?
Have you ever heard the dynamic where there are two people who are married, and one person dies, and say the husband dies, and the wife ends up. No, but listen to me. The wife then ends up hooking up with the husband's best friend. Have you ever heard that? It happens a lot because they have something in common where they're grieving over the same thing, and they suddenly get close.
Well, I think they think it's sad because it was right when he talked.
But
it's weird.
It happens.
What's the chat saying about
it?
it?
Happens
You
all
can
the
comfort
time.
each other without like being in a relationship.
Here's my question: is bro code bullshit?
The chat
poll.
We have a poll. We have a poll.
No, that's
Hey,
everyone.
Harvey, we'll drop your poll. We just dropped one. Have you ever dated someone who dated your friend?
Okay.
The first option is yes. If it didn't work out, my turn. Second one is no. That's going against code. 75 to 25 vote no.
People
look, but here's the thing.
Neanderthals.
Here's the thing. That's crazy.
I think he's
Let me
Harvey,
speak.
why would you date someone?
checked it out and was like, nah.
Because you like them.
But go a little bit further. Like, why would you? You can like a friend.
Gee,
you don't date a friend.
maybe you were around that person a lot. You developed a friendship with that person,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden your friend then says, "I'm done with that person,"
You're not answering my
and
question.
you maintain the relationship.
can
and it
I say
develops
something?
the way every other
From a
relationship
basic
develops.
standpoint, why do you date someone? Because they look attractive and because you're attracted to them. So once you break up with them,
we
does
punch
that mean
through the
that
cam too?
attraction suddenly leaves?
Have you ever heard of friendships that all of a sudden materialize into romance? Have you ever heard of that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Where they're not.
that happens.
It does happen.
Friendship
Can I-
It does
into
happen.
romance?
Can I say
It
something?
does happen.
Devin, friendships that turn into romance?
Yeah, when you're
I
like
experienced this in high school.
No, it really happened.
And
That
High school doesn't count.
That's not
I
out
regret
of
it.
the ordinary.
Never happened.
High school doesn't count. There's
Okay, what about college?
That's what I said in the beginning.
Wait,
Wait,
He's
what
the
is it?
ultimate bro. He was never.
because it's never happened to you.
You think so, huh?
What was your
name?
Okay, let's put it this
War.
way. If you ended your relationship and then you found out Charles was hooking up with them, would that bother you?
Ooh. That's a good question.
Would that bother you?
If I'm over the relationship, if I'm over
Would
the
you be like, what the fuck?
But let's say your relationship ended, but you don't hate each other, right? And you still.
I don't own the other person.
It's not about owning the person.
It is.
So it wouldn't
What would your
bother you.
thought be if you saw a photo of Charles out with him after you guys broke up?
I honestly.
Don't play macho.
I've had situations where it's gone both ways.
Oh,
where somebody I broke up with ended up dating a friend of mine.
Are you just like the most
And it
not
does-
jealous person of all time?
I'm not real jealous.
No, he's just saying it because he doesn't want to be proven wrong.
Because he's not really into it.
No, I'm not really a jealous guy.
But you were the one.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
fine.
you're the one who broke up with him. This is a
Okay.
guy,
No,
right?
but now you're talking.
I don't know when this
But wait a
was.
minute. No. But now you're talking about jealousy as being the operative factor, and it is.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it's about. I don't see jealousy as a virtue.
But why would you want to do that? Why
No one
would you
said
want
it's
to
a
do that?
virtue,
Well,
but
it's not a fact.
It's a virtue.
It's not a fact.
But it is.
It's a. It's
Why
a.
would you? Why would you
It's
want
a
to
bug.
hurt? Why would you want to potentially hurt someone?
Fine,
that
it's a bug.
It's your
Call it whatever,
friend?
but
Why
it
are you
exists.
hurting them?
Because you know it's going to bother them. That's your friend.
You know
right?
what? I don't ever remember a situation where it really did.
That's shocking. That's shocking.
I don't. I just don't.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah, I know
Yeah, I'm
friends
just
who
not
stopped
motivated by
talking
jealousy.
Who? So what? How do you feel then about if you're dating someone and then one of the friends? So this is technically cheating. Then that friend starts hooking up with them, but you should be like, oh, that's cool. They love each other.
What do you
If
mean?
you're still with somebody, right?
Well, but it's different. Then choose.
Yeah, they did, and they chose the
other
person.
people.
Okay, well, that's happened, right?
And you're cool with that.
That happens. Oh, I mean, you may be sad about it, but here's the thing about But here's the thing about it.
The chat sees
Here's the
it.
thing about it. Do you want to say to the person you're with, even if you want to be with somebody else, I need you to be with me because.
He always goes.
Do you really want to do that?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Do you really want to do that?
No.
Yeah.
So you really want to say that?
Just say the one.
Even though you know somebody doesn't want to really be with you, you want to keep them because you want to win this and not have them go to somebody else.
Winning.
Oh, that's exactly what it is, Devin. It's
They're-
exactly.
They're waving me
It's
off.
exactly what it is.
I was just telling you to simmer it down. We
It's-
gotta get Jay
it's
Cutler
winning.
done. You're right. Jay Cutler.
They send in Tawanda's the Harvey whisperers like, you're right. All right, now he'll move on.
You don't even have to move far. Babcock's gonna stand up. You can stand right there. You don't have to move far.
Did we do this bro code bullshit?
Is this? Wait, this is
D1.
D1.
Did we do a poll?
Yeah, but you guys
Well, we
already went
shouldn't-
to sports, so you can move over, but you don't have to like move far. You were just here with Brendan,
I
but
know
you
it's
were
a new
facing this
segment,
way.
but right.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing? What have we done?
ABC.
We've done ABC,
Trying to buy my Halloween costume.
just like Candy.
You're the second one. I'm like, I was.
You're the next one.
And that's how easy love can be.
Glad you got it.
By the way, how do you think
grab
your
my monster? This
You're
is.
on Jelly Roll.
how do you think your
done.
partner feels about this? What's his take on this?
Who's?
Different.
Different?
Ultimately, it comes down to
Yeah, but different. It's,
you were not born with this type of feeling.
I just am not.
That's fact.
But that's not what we're talking about.
We can continue this conversation.
That's not what we're talking about. Okay, here we go.
We're over here. I just had to grab my monster. I'm sorry.
Got it.
Yeah.
By the
We're
way,
going
Monster is
over to
fueling the
Babcock.
TMZ Celebrity Tour. Tomorrow,
And this live
Eli
stream.
Roth is going to host the TMZ After Dark Tour around Hollywood. Eli Roth, the day his movie comes out.
I can't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it through that movie.
Oh, it's
It's
so
so
scary.
scary. It's.
I don't even think it's not even a possibility.
It is so scary.
You guys stand here.
And Eli is the best. This is going to be killer.
So to speak.
Do you know who your Saturday person is?
No.
Okay, Eric.
Saturday, Bridget from Girls Next Door is going to be hosting
Are you serious?
the After
What?
Dark Tour.
What?
Really? This After Dark Tour is amazing.
Jackson's eyes lit up. It was like, what?
This
Wait a
After
second.
Dark Tour is amazing.
Oh, too young for you?
What do you mean?
Bridget is a tree.
Yeah.
Oh, she's actually Bridget's right in your Bridget's right in your wheelhouse.
Yes, I know.
Playmate.
Guys.
Hugh Hefner's ex-girlfriend?
Hugh Hefner's ex-girlfriend Saturday night.
He's old enough.
Eli Roth Friday night. It's amazing. Leaves at the Hard Rock. Are we
I
sold
gotta be
out?
there.
Huh? I don't know. Check.
Yeah, Kendra,
Oh, we're sold
Bridget,
out.
and Holly Madison.
All right, you ready, D? So excited. Eli's the best.
Here we go.
Eli's the best.
3. If I don't stop him, he'll just keep selling. Welcome back to TMZ Live. Jay Cutler, we told you about the DUI that he got down in Nashville. And now we have the body cam. And it's very evident that...
Boy, does it tell a story?
It does seem like he was this close to just getting this. He could have gotten away with this.
If he would have zipped it, he probably would have skated.
You remember what happened was he had basically a fender bender with another driver, and that driver wanted to exchange information. Jay was not as willing, and this is what happened.
Which vehicle is yours? The Ram right there? Okay.
Y'all are each going to take pictures of the damage, and then you can call the insurance companies, okay? Yes, sir.
What damage?
There is a small dent right here.
So, you need to take pictures, or I did?
Hey, sir, can I ask you a question? How much alcohol have you had today?
None.
Don't lie to me. I'm an advanced roadside impairment and detection enforcement officer. How much alcohol have you had today?
A little bit.
Okay. Are you willing to do some field sobriety tests for me to make sure you're okay to drive?
No.
Put your hands on your back.
Yeah. Oh.
See,
if he wouldn't have mouthed off and he would have just said, "Yeah, we'll take pictures," I don't think the
Then
cop
they
would have
don't
done.
even call the cops,
I don't
'cause
think
it was
would-
just- it
I-
wasn't that big
It was
of an accident.
Even the cop said it's a little dent.
But you could hear when he started talking about it, he slurred, and that's when the officer pounced.
Well, get this: his blood alcohol level.
Right.
Oh,
It
what was his BAC?
It was 0.23, which is almost 3 times.
3 times the legal limit. I'm amazed that he got as far as he did.
I agree.
Because that is
Right.
That they didn't.
Right. We've seen other people on body cams with that level of blood alcohol, and they are gone usually. Yeah.
Gone. And so he, first of all, he should not be driving.
Shouldn't have been driving, clearly.
I mean, that is just outrageous. And there's a reason he said no. I won't take that test.
Yeah, because he knew what it was going to be.
He knew exactly what he had done.
Right.
So the weird thing about it is he's conscious enough to know I shouldn't let them take that have me take that test, but yet
he didn't
just shut up.
He didn't just shut up and exchange information with the guy and
That's
keep
right.
it moving.
That's right.
And not realizing the last thing you wanted was for the police to show up. But again, that's the whole point of alcohol,
And he's-
right?
and
You don't
right,
make rational decisions.
Bad judgment.
when you're on a...
Right, and he ended up, he
Couple of
loses
days
his
in
license
jail.
for a year, but he does 2.5 days in jail.
And
Nobody
by
wants
the
to be
way,
in jail.
he lost his license for refusing to take
Yes,
that test.
exactly.
Which
There
is
was
the
a-
case in just about every
Right,
state.
right.
And
There
what
was a fine
else-
as well.
what else ended up happening? Does he have to
There was a couple $100 fine. He loses his license for a year. He was sentenced to 4 days in jail. He ultimately served 2.5 days before he was released.
And I'm not saying it's going to happen here, but these DUIs can have a real impact on custody if there's ever a custody flare-up.
Yeah.
So that it has impact that goes way beyond a case like this.
Jenna in Chicago, and I have 2 thoughts in regards to this. One, how stupid are people who get DUIs, especially when Uber and Lyft are so easily accessible at the tip of your fingers, let alone from a man who made millions of dollars playing in the NFL. Like, you could have hired your own personal driver whenever you wanted to. And Jay really believed that he was as slick as a fart, telling that officer that he had been drinking while the officer could smell it completely on his breath.
That he hadn't been drinking, right?
You could tell that as soon as he started mouthing off to the officer, that officer got a whiff. And
Boy, I
it
bet you he
changed.
got sober real quick when the officer walked over and said, "How much have you had to drink?"
Oh man. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then it's too
Yeah, the
late.
impact that goes way beyond is when some DUI asshole slams into somebody's family, either destroying life or their property.
Yeah, I mean, look, Jay's lucky that that's the level of accident he had.
Oh,
when he
yeah.
was that drunk. I mean, it could have been much worse.
And if it's, by the way, you not only then, if you got injured or worse, you don't just sue for your damages, your loss. You get punitive damages for somebody driving.
And it's costing him a lot of money.
Yeah.
Stupidity at its finest. What if he rides a bike drunk? I know people have crashed into cars.
You know what? In some states, riding a bike is considered a vehicle.
Yeah.
You can't ride a bike drunk. Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry, was I whispering when I asked what's Delta 2?
Slick as a fart. I've never heard that
I
expression.
know, I love that
volume?
too.
Does this work?
I love that too.
Apparently not.
I drink and drive all the time, but never more than 5 shots anymore, and I will go over the limit. I have tested this theory.
You should not be
put it
doing
down.
that. And if you're doing
Put
that
it down.
regularly, you might want to get some help.
I hope that's rage bait.
Well, it's true.
Crazy, yeah.
I drink and drive all the time, and
But
I
never
don't
more
take
than
more than
5
5
shots.
shots.
Dude.
Somebody on
But
the
who
live
said
stream.
that?
Somebody on the live stream. You should get some help.
Boo. Everyone boo
Dude, that's
him.
going to
Boo
turn
that
out.
guy in chat.
You should get some help.
Boo.
That is not going to end well for you.
You could kill someone, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
My bad, Trent. I was just sitting here relaxing. My bad. My bad.
anyway.
Oh,
You guys got
So-
Devin next for Jelly Roll.
What are we doing?
Jelly Roll. Regrets cheating on his wife.
Jelly Roll? Oh.
He deeply regrets
Where did
cheating
he,
on his wife.
Where was this? Where did he say this? Radio show?
A podcast of some sort.
Wow, Cats Aurelian, that's crazy. That's a crazy story.
Human School. These Aussies, man. This is a Australian podcast, I take it.
Okay, let's do this. Did we drop the poll about bro code?
Oh my
No,
God.
we didn't. We dropped one similar to it, but not that exact poll.
It's so stupid.
I think in some cases, yes, but
Okay,
in
we're
most,
not
no.
going to reopen it, but
No.
it's just.
Oh, we're going to relitigate.
Let's draw a conclusion. It's stupid.
You have an evolved way of thinking. I just don't agree with it.
Ready?
If you really believe that whole thing that there are that a million fish in the sea, if you really
Yeah,
believe
there
in
are.
that,
Yeah.
well then what skin is it off your teeth if some woman does something you may or may not want? Find another fish. You know what I mean? So then why should it even bother
So
you?
that can go
There are
right
a
back.
million
That can
fish.
go right back to it.
There are a
to
million
you
fish.
too.
Guy
There's
said
a
he
million
wasn't
fish.
gonna.
Why would you hook up with your friend's best friend?
But if you
Or
want
your
to, you
friend's-
do.
You just said we're not reopening it, and now you're reopening
What
it.
do you do?
Like, what do you want about?
Go fishing somewhere else.
They're waving me off again.
Go fishing somewhere else. Okay.
Well,
I will still power through it. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's go.
agree to disagree.
Tattletale.
Jelly's roll.
Jelly rolls.
Jelly's roll.
Jelly rolls wife. It's not that hard. It's just you put the possessive in the wrong place. Yeah. Okay. Bunny XO. Don't. Come on, bro.
Okay, here we go.
What does that mean, Kyle?
Hey, Anakin.
Fucking shit in my ear.
Can you call and get me the
what the
address for
fuck?
today at 2?
Exactly.
Oh, the John Peters.
Yeah, call Joanna. And it would have been preferable that you didn't say that on mic.
Oh, God.
Anakin.
You gonna bring over his ointment? Anakin walked into a meeting one day. It was like,
Okay, I
got your ointment.
I had a rash from swimming.
It was for hemorrhoids.
No, it was not. It was a rash from swimming.
Do you need me to apply it, boss?
God, this place.
Wait, what did we find out hemorrhoid it's good for?
It wasn't hemorrhoids. It was a
You put it on
rash
your
from
skin?
swimming.
No, it was. Remember someone who said that they. Oh yeah, if you're dehydrated.
Let's go. Got it.
Can't camera's over here.
I know, but I'm looking at the clock to see where we were.
Sure. Okay.
That was a good excuse.
Well, Jelly Roll's got a lot of great things going on in his life right now. We just talked about the fact that he's lost more than 200 pounds.
Which is nuts. Look at him.
And I guess when things are going well, you want to look back at some of the things that didn't necessarily go so well, maybe just to make sure it doesn't happen again. What he opened up about on the Human School podcast was cheating on his wife, Bunny XO. Here's what he had to say about it and why he so deeply regrets it.
One of the worst moments of my adulthood was when I had an affair on my wife. Because it was the first time that I was like, I really can't get this right at all. Like, I know I'm in love with this woman. You know what I mean? Like, it was just such a, like, it just really, really, really blew me back. And I did a lot of work to repair that relationship. You know what I mean? Like, the repair has been special, man. We're stronger than we could have ever been. And I wish our story would have went in the way that it never had an affair. And I'm in no way glad it happened. But man, I'm proud of who we are today. I was hanging around a bunch of people that were cheating on their wives. I was, you know, like, when I was doing cocaine, I was hanging around a bunch of people that were doing cocaine.
So they broke up for a couple of years.
No, not years. So this happened back in 2018. So this was actually before
Well, they had only been married 2 years by then.
Yeah, so they split briefly.
I thought they had split for a while.
No, it wasn't a while. They briefly split and basically worked through their issues and whatnot. But like I said, this was 2018. So this wasn't like current Jelly Roll. He wasn't even really like anyone in 20. I mean, he still was a touring musician, but he's getting skinnier now, and he's one of the biggest stars in the world. And so Bunny has been getting trashed on social media.
Why?
People are coming for her being like, how could you go back to a guy who cheated on you? And so she's been defending herself. One of the comments she said, actually takes a stronger woman to face pain head on, do the work, and rebuild with the man she loves. So she's standing by him, obviously, and not listening to the hater.
Whatever.
You hear this all the time, though. I mean, when Chloe kept going back to Tristan, women would trash her, saying she's not strong and should leave the guy. But I feel like every situation.
But you know what's just so interesting about this, and we see this just at TMZ because we see just all the chatter, is that there are about 5,000 really active people on Twitter who want to impose their worldview of how do you live your life on everybody else. And they are so loud that you think, oh, you read 20 of these comments and that's what the world thinks.
Right.
And they don't. And it's like, I hope she's not reading that. And that's the advice we always give people. Just don't read it, because it's, you know, it's a megaphone with 5,000 people.
And what do all these random people know about their relationship?
Right. Now, clearly, take him at his word. What they're both saying, they're the ones who are in it.
Ridiculous.
So that's what matters.
It's ridiculous.
I'm Daniela. I live in Brooklyn, New York. And my thing is, like, look, substance issues are very real and very serious. But what I don't think is okay is making the infidelity part of his wake-up call. Because why should women be treated as collateral damage in a man's journey to self-betterment? I'm not a fan of either of these people, but I think this sets a really bad precedent.
Well, but wait a minute.
I mean, he's acknowledging, but what you just said, he's acknowledging.
It may not work for you, but it works for Bunny, right? I mean, so that's more power to her, right? I mean, it's not like...
I mean, you said it's setting a bad precedent. It's not a precedent. It's a precedent for them, but doesn't have to be for everybody else.
Right.
I don't know. I think when things happen in the public eye, I think women take notice about how they should, you know, treat themselves in relation to their husbands.
Okay.
Maybe people shouldn't take advice from celebrities.
See, I just think the whole concept of when you take people as a group, like women shouldn't do X. It's like women are individuals, and there are people who there are people who have all sorts of different views. You know, Jews have different views among themselves. You know, everybody has different views. It's not a monolithic.
But especially when you're talking about relationships, it's not even about don't take advice from celebrities. It's not even whatever relationship you're in is your relationship, and it is different from Jelly Rolls and Bunny XOs. It's different from your neighbor. It's different from...
Right, but I'm saying that the values people put in this and saying, yeah, if somebody does this, if they cheat or whatever, it's like women should not do X. I mean, women are not
I'm
one
agreeing
group,
with you.
single-minded. It's ridiculous.
This guy just wants to fight so much. I'm fucking agreeing with you.
No,
and
you're
I'm
not.
saying that...
I'm saying it's not
Don't
about
make it.
It's not about the different relationships. I'm saying
No,
you could
I'm
have.
saying everyone's an individual, right? Every woman is different. Every man is different, and then every man and woman together are different from another man and woman together.
Well, what if they're the,
or
what if
and a
they're
man,
the same?
Whatever.
What if there are two pretty much the same types of relationships? They get married at the same time, you know, whatever.
But they're different individuals.
They're different. That's
so
what
therefore it's different.
What I disagreed with you on is if that you say relationships are different, it's individuals are different. It's not even the relationship. That's a different. It's
Literally saying the same.
No, we're not.
Yes, the reason that the relationship is different is because the individuals are different.
No, you could have the same type of relationship with different values. I'm sorry, you're wrong. I'm not arguing. I'm making a point.
Crazy.
I'm making
Andy's
a point.
wrong, which is crazy.
No, I'm actually right.
No, you're not. You can't
Oh,
date
yes, I
someone
am.
that has separate values.
Where are we?
We just. Oh. How? How is that going to work?
God, really?
Cameron, are you ready?
Oh, right. Right. Oh, fuck, it's 11:48. We got to go. And I need to know how long it's going to take to get there,
30
too.
minutes.
When I call my jets, this happens.
Huh? What is it?
Kiki Palmer is getting backlash. She has a new show coming out called Southern Fried Chicken or Southern Fried Rice, I'm sorry. About a Asian student who goes to an HBCU. She's getting a ton of backlash for
What are we doing?
focusing on an Asian student going to an HBCU. She's spoken out on it, basically saying...
Wait, we have an interview?
Why? HBCUs don't just accept blacks.
Exactly. That's what she's.
Yeah.
Yes. I won't say like a lot, but it's not a PWI, but there's. I went to an HBCU. There's white people. There's Asian people. There's.
What percentage do you think is like?
Not a lot. Like maybe
But so what?
Yeah, but you can. I mean, but there's still other people that go. You know, it's not just.
Okay, let's do it.
You ready?
I don't know what
You're
you're
gonna be over
you
here.
Good. You lead it.
Oh,
I'll follow
Sorry,
along.
because you have TMZ Rejects as well.
Where you going?
What's the name of the show? For Southern Fried Rice? And
It's coming out on her network. So she didn't create it. She worked with an HBCU creator to create the show. Her network, Key TV, is releasing it. So the trailer came out yesterday, and social media.
so it's an
went
Asian
crazy.
student going to an HBCU.
Yeah, she grew up in a black family, and
Got
she
it.
goes to an HBCU.
Okay, here we go.
A little more that way. Yeah, that's great, Tawanda. Thank you.
Oh God.
Brendan, if you want
And
to
it's
sit down.
on
you can-
her. Is this her YouTube network?
Yes, Key TV.
Okay.
Her YouTube channel.
I want to start.
It's a network, I'm pretty sure. It's a digital series, though.
I want to start this. I'm triggered. Oh boy. God, the intolerance of our country just knows no bounds. So now Kiki Palmer is getting a lot of heat for a show that she dared to produce about an Asian person who grows up in a black family and goes to an HBCU. How dare she portray something like that?
The backlash is what? That she should not be highlighting the fact
Yes.
that there are
Yes.
Asian people and people of other
White
races
people
that go to HBCUs.
White people go. It's just ridiculous.
What is the? I don't even understand the backlash. Like, it's not like she's creating a. Is this based on someone's real?
I can project it. I can project the backlash. The backlash is you should be
only talking
profiling
about-
our group, that this is our territory.
Kiki Palmer has done plenty of shows and movies that are about the black community. You
Absolutely.
can't give her crap for not being supportive of the black community
Oh, yes,
in some
people
way.
can, because they are, and it's ridiculous.
Well, you know, personally, a lot of the comments that I've seen are people saying that they're upset that the fact that in the Asian community, they have filed lawsuits before against affirmative action, against, they're basically saying these schools these HBCUs and these schools that are pushing affirmative action are taking away our spots. So then people are feeling like for Kiki to then go and highlight an Asian person, I won't say infiltrating, but infiltrating a university that was initially made for black students because they couldn't go to institutions that other
Is this
institutions.
based on a real?
It is. So the
Right.
writer of this show is Nakia, I forget her last name, but Nakia went to Savannah State University, which is in Georgia, and she said that this show was based on her time at the HBCU. She saw students that were non-black and that Nakia Stevens.
Right.
She saw students that were non-black and saw how they had to navigate going to a black school. As a black creator, she wanted to do a true story. This is her true story.
This is so. Kiki, of course, has seen and heard the backlash. Here's what she has to say about it.
Southern Fried Rice was created by Nakia Stevens, and while I can't speak to her inspiration for the show, I can speak to her dedication as a creative. Look, what you like is subjective, but the support of black creatives is not. And it's a task that KeyTV takes on with pride, because if you want to be a creative, you have to be able to create. And that takes money. And it's KeyTV's mission to find the funds for you to be in practice, for you to experience trial and error, and to take your projects off the page and get more than one chance to do it in action. So whether you like it all or some or none, I say give these creatives a chance to grow as we continue to grow in supporting them.
We kind of talked about this earlier. Do you want to even address this stuff? Because you're never gonna satisfy.
So you're saying this is the same 5,000 people.
Same 5,000 people.
But she probably wanted to, because she still wants people to tune into this show, and she wants Nakia to get the viewage that she wants to. So she felt like, you know what, let me just shut it down. Let me come out and say this, and hopefully that turns people back to watch it. Don't detour it just for this.
Hey everybody, it's Ajale from Albany, and honestly, I'm gonna watch the series. It actually looks interesting and right up my alley. I think it's meant to open our eyes to these kind of situations because they do really happen, but I'll have to watch first to decide how I really feel about the whole culture stealing thing. But I do feel like Kiki could have done something a little bit more for the culture, especially being that the times we're in. Her saying it's meant to inspire the next generation of creators is cool, but having the main character be Asian kind of throws me off, because I'm all for inclusivity, but sometimes it feels like Black people always have to be the ones to share our spaces or make room for everyone else. I just wish more projects centered us the way we center everybody else. And that goes for all creators, because of course, we should be supporting Black creators, but Black creators should also be creating things for our people.
It doesn't. I hear what you're saying, and I get it, but that would make sense if Kiki Palmer didn't do anything else. Like, does everything she does have to be only centered on the Black community, or can she do many things, which she does?
No, absolutely. Like I said, I do think that, inclusivity, I'm all for it. But in the other side of it, how other people feel, I think I do get that point of it, because, we aren't really used to seeing this, I would say, even though it is out there. But ultimately, I feel like it's just a simple thing of balance. And we have to really see the show to know what it's about. Like, we don't know if there's any culture stealing or any culture inappropriation happening.
Yeah, watch the show first, then make your decision.
All right.
I bit my tongue.
I did see.
We done doing Tim's?
I did see one comment where it said that, this is what it said. Wouldn't it have made more sense if Kiki did it as a Black girl who was adopted from another race going to an HBCU to learn more about herself and her culture?
A Black girl
who was adopted by an Asian family,
so
or
grew
a
up
white
in an Asian
family, or a
and
white
then
family,
goes to-
and then goes to an HBCU to discover
God, what
Black culture.
about a really crazy idea? Tell a good
But
story.
also, it's not. But the other thing is that it's not Kiki who created it. This
Exactly.
is this woman's experience.
Which is funny in her response. She was like, "Let me just tell y'all, I did not write this show." She was like, "Look, I didn't do it. I produced it, but I did not write it. I don't know her inspiration, but."
I'm so against this.
No, I know you have issues with HBCUs.
No, I don't.
You have
I
issues with HBCUs?
I was a joke. I was just razzing.
I have
you.
issues with only casting gay people to be gay. I have issues with.
Well, that's not what's happening here.
No,
they
I know.
didn't cast a.
No,
Asian person.
I know that, but I'm
Right.
saying I have issues with all of this.
Feeling like
and it's
only
like
Black
to say
people
to a
can go to
Black
HBCU.
producer, creator, you can only profile Black people. Even if you do it a lot, you have to do it all the time.
That I don't
It's
agree with.
ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mike
out
Lee's
to
had white
Kiki.
people in his movies?
Tyler has white people in his movies. Every black person has had white people in their.
Okay, are we doing Tim?
Let's do it.
You guys need floor for that?
Let's do it.
Do you need floor for the 1
Yep,
minute?
here we go.
I guess.
I don't know. Guess not.
Do you need floor for the 1 minute on Stallone?
No.
Great. No floor. Sorry. I was on that
And,
I didn't.
we got him.
No, there are pictures of him.
Oh, this is from the set. Anthony
Ippolito.
This seems like it would be a very intimidating role to step into, to play Sylvester Stallone as he's playing Rocky.
Well,
Or
before he
as
plays
he's
Rocky, as he's
creating
writing Rocky, creating
Right.
it.
Anthony Ippolito is the young man who is stepping into that role, and we have the first photos.
He looks like Sly in 1977.
Yeah.
He looks like him. I mean, it is
He really does.
dead on. And it's such a good story about Sly being uncompromising, that he actually had sold it to a movie studio that said, we love it, we want to do it, but you're not the right guy, we want to cast somebody else. And he said, I'm following my dream.
Yep.
And he walked away and he did it. And this guy looks just, I got to tell you, I knew him back then. We worked out at the same gym. and on a Friday, he was this dude that I said hey to, and we talked a little bit. And on Monday, he was the most famous guy in the world.
And
because the movie
never
came out.
spoke to him again.
Well,
for
many
years
decades.
later.
Yeah, now we're buds again. Okay, it is that time of the week.
Your favorite time. Tim is here with his rejects.
All right, so as we know, the Dodgers and the Blue Jays are in the World Series. So this Canadian pilot decided to take to the skies, and his flight path.
What?
He made the logo of the Blue Jays.
Oh, jeez.
No, but I mean, it is pretty cool to, be able to do that on a flight path to make the logo of the Toronto Blue Jays.
How did he?
Yeah, it's got to be some sort of GPS. And,
yeah, but that's talent.
Yeah, it's a lot of talent.
Okay, next.
All right, so you see a lot of times people doing Taekwondo breaking the wood. Well, this is pretty impressive. It takes a team effort. So check this out. These guys here got a whole pyramid, and two guys are jumping, push one guy up, and kick the board and break the board.
What the? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty
wow.
impressive
That
there.
Is.
Yeah.
And you thought Taylor Swift's wood was impressive.
Wow. By the way, did he stick the landing? You don't know.
Yeah.
Like, is he okay?
He's fine. He's fine. All right. So I know you guys work out, but here's another activity that you can use with heavy weight. So you lay down, you put concrete on your body.
Sure.
Oh my God.
And this is actually over 4,000 pounds.
This
yeah,
is
that
just
seems totally fine.
Collapse a body.
Yeah, it can collapse a body. Luckily here it didn't. But as you can see, they're putting concrete slabs.
How do
and
you
then
figure out how much weight is going to be too much?
Yeah.
Because at some point it is going to be too much.
At some point it will be. I guess trial and error. I don't
Well, no, there's no, once you have
And how are
error,
you going
there's
to
no
get
more
the weight
trial.
off of him quickly enough?
Yeah. Well, in
Once he-
this case, it worked out. So.
Okay,
It was
that's,
trial without the error.
Yeah.
that was
Luckily
insane.
for him.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Don't
but
try it at home.
Definitely
as
don't
we
try
like
it.
to
Okay,
say.
Tim.
All right, see ya.
All right, Tim.
Jesus.
If
That is just stupid.
you're keen.
Oh,
Wanna do
headlines, real quick.
headlines? Yeah.
Come on, we got to do this fast. Cameron, go.
Oh, I'm being rushed. All right. I'd actually like to know, once I say what the headline is, if people actually think whether or not this is deserved or undeserved, because personally I think it's undeserved. So Renee Zellweger is, obviously she's a star of a huge franchise in Bridget Jones' Diaries. There has been 4 different iterations of the movies. All of them combined have almost made $1 billion at the box office. She is getting, well, not she herself, but her character, Bridget Jones, is getting a statue in central London. And so, just kind of a fun story. But I just think, what's the headline of this story? She's getting a statue in central London. It's her character, Bridget Jones' Diary. And is that deserved? Rocky has his own statue in Philadelphia. A lot of characters in movies gets their own stuff. Does Bridget Jones warrant having her own statue in central London?
What? I'm sorry. Who's thinking of putting it up?
Well, no, they've already said they're going to put it by next month.
they're doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. I just want to know. Like, I'm more so wondering if it's also.
Well, no,
deserved or
but
undeserved.
is the story that they're doing it?
The story is that they're doing it.
Okay, well that's it.
But I also have a poll in here to see.
Right, but the poll's not the headline.
I know.
So the headline is they're putting a statue up.
Of her, of her character, Bridget Jones. Bridget Jones.
I'm not into this at all. So
Bridget Jones gets
Have at it.
monumental,
Headline time, Jim.
monumental.
you never heard of Bridget Jones' Diary?
Praise.
There you go.
And you want to be a screenwriter?
Don't make it personal, Harvey.
Is that where you want to
ready
stand
for
for
G?
G-Block?
I don't care. We need to do it.
Let's do it. Let's
That's
go.
where you want to stand. That's fine.
We get the camera over here. And...
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Ashley Simpson.
So. I should be okay tomorrow. I'm hoping. Okay, here we go. What is this? Janelle Moore.
Janelle Moore.
Oh, Janelle Monáe.
She's just showing off her Halloween costume. We're getting in the Halloween spirit. Halloween's next week.
Okay, I got it. Whatever.
He said.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right. All right, it is that time of year. If you say it 3 times, Janelle Monáe, Janelle Monáe, Janelle Monáe.
I don't understand.
Turns into Beetlejuice.
Oh!
Because you know if you say Beetlejuice 3
I
times,
get it.
then
I get it.
This is going to be, I'm guessing this is probably going to be just one of her costumes. Every celebrity has like 5 different costumes that they wear every Halloween because they go to different parties, different events. Then they might have kids that they got to go out with. It's not Janelle's case, but
You just lost me on this.
it's a heck of a transformation. What?
If you do something 3 times,
No,
something.
you don't know this is
No. I know
Beetlejuice.
that's Beetlejuice.
Right.
But I was thinking of something else. There's something, a saying or something. If you do something 3 times, something happens. It's like.
Anyone? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary,
It's not
Bloody
Bloody
Mary.
Mary.
What happens there?
I shouldn't have said that 3 times.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm not going to say. But it has nothing.
What?
What'd you say?
What has to do with what?
What'd you say? No, not spit 3 times.
That was.
What are you talking about, Melissa?
No,
you guys
spit,
are-
no. I've heard spit 3 times. I've heard that.
When?
No, it's a thing. It's a saying. I don't want to say what I'm going to say because of him. We'll see you tomorrow. And it has to do with clicking your heels 3 times.
Oh. You mean spit 3 times?
So I guess no headlines then.
Harvey.
Did not want to say it.
Hey, you. Oh, okay. It's not your mic.
Okay. What do we got for headlines?
When in
Are
doubt.
you ready?
What do we got?
Hang on. Let's pull them up.
Okay, I gotta.
I know you gotta go, but we gotta give our people our headlines. Are you ready?
I know.
Okay. Bridget Jones gets stoned in England.
Oh, Bridget Jones gets That's a good one
We
out
have
of
a
the
winner
gate.
in the clubhouse. A
That's
leader
a
in the
winner
clubhouse.
Bridget
right out of the
Jones
gate.
will be permanent in London. London BJ statue. Dear diary, I am a statue now. This is hard. Bridget is crossing London.
Life is hard.
No,
This
I
is
know,
hard.
This is hard. Yeah.
Bridget is
hard.
crossing London bridges. Headline, Bridget is crossing London bridges. Okay, what are you thinking?
I love the first one.
Maria G. Well done. TMZ ideas at tmz.com with your shirt size and shipping address.
Tell Cameron what it is.
And
Give me your name.
Tell Cameron what it is. Tell Cameron what it is so we can write it.
Bridget Jones gets stoned in England.
Got it.
Okay.
Bye, stream.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Maria G.
All right, Maria, I'll be on the